Hi, Midwinter. Happy Friday. How are you? I'm trying to learn how to go live in the house. I'm used to it being outside and chasing the dogs around, but it's a little hot outside. Actually, it's a lot hot outside to be live outside, so we're trying to learn. It's hard for me. I'm used to chasing the dogs around, but thank you for joining. We're great. It's like I said, it was just warm outside, and I'm trying to get the hang of this, doing the lives inside. I just feel like it's kind of boring a little bit to go live with just the dog sleeping. Hey, Lorda Leaping. Is it going to connect? Yeah, there it goes. Thank you, Midwinter. Oh, Hazel just stretched. We missed it.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Is my
just,
music too loud in the background? Should I shut it off? It's okay, Finn. It's okay. It's okay. Come here.
no,
It's okay.
I
There's
think
nothing
it's
going on.
fine. What do
Okay.
you think, Midwife? Is it too loud for you? I mean, because I know like when I join a box, it gets louder, but when I'm in the chat, it's
Ooh,
quieter. It's weird.
I don't want to do that. What am I trying to do? There.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, should I get a radio? Good morning.
He was sleeping, and I don't know if it
Morning.
was thunder or if it was a truck. That's what made him jump down.
Oh,
God, this looks like such a mess in the daytime. All his ripped up toys out here.
not the rope.
I want a blue dog. It didn't work last night.
Arnie, why? Oh, did you? How late did you stay on live?
I was on 6 hours and 30 minutes, and I only had 1,000 something people come through. So I know I'm being suppressed.
Oh, man. I have no
But we
idea.
had
I
fun. I
didn't
mean, we
look.
had that beginning of that live was just funny. People were chatting, so I wasn't tired, so I stayed on. If people are talking, and even if it's just 5 people or 4 people, if everyone's talking, I'll stay on. It's
Yeah.
when I have to carry the conversation and there's just a few people in there, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah. I would have stayed because I was tired, but I was amped up. I was like, I got to make myself go to bed because I want to go live this morning. Thank you for the follow, C. Miller. So I was like, yeah, I better get my tail in the bed. And then I kept watching. I kept going back to TikTok and watching.
It's exciting when one starts to pick up.
Yeah. Man, I know that's not good for y'all, but it's great for me. So,
We were all that size at one point. I know that excitement. When it starts to roll and then you're watching the numbers, it's exciting.
you too, Midwinter. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, sweetheart.
Bye, Midwinter. Oh, I want to make sure. Where do I go for that? Hold on a second. Oh, it's settings. Nope, it's not there. Where is it? I want to make sure I'm showing live with you.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look,
Only pause.
Hazel. Are you comfy, ma'am? I've always
Really,
wondered,
girl?
like, how do y'all sleep like that with your legs just straight up in the air?
The fins do not even reach that high. They reach to maybe half of her elbow.
Hello, Wrecking Ball Remy.
And tapping with my left finger, I couldn't tap as fast. But how do I make sure I'm showing live? I know there's a setting someplace. Where the hell is it?
You know I don't have a clue about any of that stuff. I was going to try to do the shop before I went back live, but it just stalled on me. It took me to some other place. It was like where I needed to set. It said put your tax stuff in or something. I'm like, well, of course I have to get paid. But then it just stalled. Hello, Kimba. Good
Yeah, try
morning,
it
Kimba.
again. Because I had to do that, but I did that when I got that invite, and then they paid me to do the thing, and I was duped into signing up for it. I thought it was a test on something else,
Yeah.
and then that's how I ended up in the shop. And then I was looking at the stuff. I didn't want to do a shop until I had the. I'm weird like that. I don't want to push stuff or have my followers buy stuff if it's crap.
Yeah, I see. I wasn't sure if that's We're at this TikTok shop. Good morning, Kimba and friends. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. But I wasn't sure if that's what you were saying. We had to buy the products first. But I was wanting to see the products that are available to see if there was like
I don't think
I knew that Nate and Aussie's did shampoo and stuff, but I wanted to see if they're like pet beds or
they do.
what.
There's so many things on it, and from what I'm seeing of other people, you don't have to buy the products. You could just sell them. You're paused.
Okay. I'm paused.
Now you're not. You were for a second.
I didn't do
Um,
anything.
but then seeing what was it? 2 or 3 days ago, I was scrolling and I saw someone doing just a live just for the shop, and it looked like you couldn't do boxes or anything. So I want to do some research and figure out how to do it.
Okay. Well,
But you know
I'm
I'm late to the
very,
game. I've been talking about doing merch for 2 years. Dustin just laughs at me. He's like, "You've been talking about that since last year. Two summers ago. It was 2021 summer. I want to do merch. I want to do merch, and I know exactly which picture I want to use to put on Finn. And I'm not going to do anything colorful. It's going to be more minimalist.
yeah.
I just, I might, since you like the quality of your place, I might look into them.
I do. Like I said, the only thing, I don't know about the clothing. I don't know what brand t-shirts and stuff they use. So I really need to order a couple of different style, like maybe a sweatshirt and a t-shirt and see, because I don't know what brand. I don't know if they use Gildan or I don't know. I don't know about the quality of the t-shirts. So
Because that camo girl I was telling you, was trying to remind you, that was the girl that did the merch, and then after it washed, it all peeled off, and her followers were telling her about it. She was appalled. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." She helped them get refunds, and then found a new place to go through. But that's what I'm worried about.
Well, I do know that, one reason I was okay with it, Fraser the Wolf Dog is the one that had the store originally or has it. She found it and that's where she does her merch and she ordered a sweatshirt and she's got a t-shirt and she's got the ball cap where I have this one. Um, let's see, her sweatshirt and her t-shirt were very good quality and nothing had peeled off.
Okay.
She said her only dislike was her hat where it was printed on it was kind of funky. Because the thing is, I could make this image smaller on this hat. Uh,
Okay.
I could, but apparently I lined it up pretty good when I did it. So I could make them smaller. I couldn't have got it any bigger because it's
No,
right.
I like that size. I think it's a great
Yeah.
size.
But she has I don't know how to do the words. She has like Fraser the Wolf Dog on hers as well, not along with the picture. I don't know how to do that part. I was gonna get with Sarah at some point when things calm down for her and see if I know she'd help me go into the store and see if she can help me figure out like how I could put like actually Beck's Wolf Dogs under it or over it or something instead of just like on the t-shirts and on those products, not the blankets, of course.
I can't believe how vivid those look. And it really stands out on the live when you were earlier
Yeah,
and
it's
she was
the
laying
hat
on it. It
is
looked
not
great.
like Oakland's pink is not on the hat, and it's not as vivid on the pillow, but the blanket is beautiful.
We can always change that background pink for next time. Maybe make it a little bit darker and then fudge your PFP. So it's the same profile picture and just smudge that color where it's not going to be noticeable to people, but it'll be picked up better on the printing.
Anaya, hello. Would you like to join? Just write knock in the chat or something if you want to join. I don't mind. I just have my request turned off.
Hi, Mia. When I found it, the setting when you go in someone's box is under multi-guest. I made sure mine was on.
Mine
That's
are
kind of
off.
weird, though.
I think they're off. I don't.
Do you want to restart? You're only 4 people in here.
I don't know. You have a migraine. Okay. Well, I hope you feel better. Man,
Migraines are the
I'm
worst.
really blessed that I don't have migraines. I'm gonna tell you what, I feel so bad. Oh, Dinda, all fluffer. Are you working or you want to come in the box? Hello?
I have family that gets massive migraines and like have to shut the world out. They get physically ill over them.
You're in the darkness. I guess I only had what I would consider working. You're always working. What I thought were migraines, and it ended up I needed glasses.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had
Hi,
even gone
Odin.
to a neurologist and stuff, but ended up I just needed glasses. Isn't that awful?
Oh, another thing I want to tell you is when you're live by yourself, I think this still works. I forgot to check it before. I'm not live now by myself. If you swipe right, it'll bring the comments for your screen only over the whole entire phone. So you can see everything. It makes them bigger.
Okay, yeah, I've done that accidentally before.
Okay.
Yeah, girl, I have merch. Sassy, and I don't know your name, mom's name, and that's okay. You don't have to tell me. You may want to keep it private. Thank you for the follow, little Miss BK.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got my blanket. Only thing I've ordered though, like we were just saying, I got to order some t-shirts and some clothing so I can see what the quality of that is. Can I show the blanket? Yeah. Ugh. I need to wash it. It's got fur all over it, of course. Jenna, I was, but I mean, you didn't have to tell me if you didn't want to. What do you want to see, Odin? It's not very good light in here, even though the Jenna. Okay,
Oh,
I will
you can
try.
see it good.
Can you see it good?
Yeah.
And there's the pillow. But see the difference? I can put it up. Look at the difference in Oakland's. It's not. I can't really do that. You see the difference in the blanket? How it's bright pink and the
Yeah.
pillow is not so bright. Yeah, Odin, that's my profile picture.
You might maybe call the company because it's the same picture, and you would assume they're using the same ink on a blanket and the pillow, and just ask if there was a different dye lot or something used.
Yeah, and that's what's weird because, well, like the blanket, see, the pillow and the hat is like a sticker, like something, and I wonder because the hat's not as bright pink either. I used Redbubble, Anaya. It's in my link tree if you want to check it out. If you want to set up merch, just go to redbubble.com. It's free. And if I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out, which I won't lie. Sarah did help me. Yeah, I think it's because of the different material, like maybe the different dye that was used to do the blanket. And then this is like a sticker that's put on here. I don't know what that's called. Hi, Mariah. Happy Friday.
Iron on. Or maybe Jalen will come and we can sing happy birthday.
Yeah, I wasn't singing happy birthday by myself. I guess I could have had Alexa do it.
I almost requested to jump in just to sing and then jump out, but I thought, nah.
I started it.
I know you were nervous. I was like, and I felt bad chatting away, but I figured it might be annoying her, but it's engagement. It's gonna be pushing this live.
No, I don't mind, and I feel like I'm not. I feel like I do okay trying to keep up with my chat. There's Baloo.
I expect to see somebody in a box, and it starts with the letter B, and it's not a
I
bet.
was fixing to say she will never. She is joining us. Oh my God! What?
Hello.
Hey,
So
B.
excited.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. How did Baloo like his present?
He absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I tell you, trying to fill it up with him there was just unbelievable. It's before the water even went into it. He was, scratching at the bottom to try and make waves. It's like, Baloo, there's nothing in it, mate. There's nothing in there yet. But now he's sat here by the pool waiting for me to get in to make some waves for him. But I'm trying to do it in a different way because I don't want him biting the sides. So I have to, and I feel like I've wet myself at the moment because he splashed me and he got all over my shorts.
Well, you know what would be a great distraction from biting that pool?
Go on, what?
Bubbles.
Oh, I've got my headphones on, right? So I know I said they are broken. One of them, they're not in your ear ones. They're ones that go over your head, that sit on your head. And one headphone part is snapped a bit, so I've only got one headphone on one ear, so to speak, so he can't hear you. But even though he probably wouldn't react because Ben and Corey and Emily and that can all say that word, but I can't. The minute I say it, that's it. It's game over. So can you hear the water?
Yes.
I
So
tell you,
you're
Bex, it is huge. It's a good 5 or 6 inches bigger than the last one he had.
well, I didn't know. I ordered the extra large, and the dimensions said it was supposed to be, I think, 6 foot. So I was like, well, that way, if you got in there, you could lay down all the way if you wanted to. Is
Yeah,
what I was hoping.
I
Dex,
can
did you need to
definitely
take
lie
my
down
comment
in
out,
it.
or did you want the other comment out?
Um,
What's...
the other one.
All right.
No, Baloo, don't you dare. Little sod trying to
Yeah, I
bite
was
it.
hoping that it would be big enough for you and Baloo and Chase. That's what I was hoping.
Oh, it definitely is. Whenever Ben saw it, he was like, oh, that would be big enough for us. I'm like, no, it's for the dogs. He's a funny little so-and-so, isn't he? I've got to be so... Chase, stop it. I've got to be so careful not to swear because you know I am a potty mouth,
I
Bex.
don't care.
Baloo,
I
then join
really.
my lives, baby. Join my lives. It's a free for all.
Oh
Oh, you'd hear
yeah,
some colourful language come out of my mouth, that's for sure.
yeah. Lord of Leaping talks just like you and I do on her
Oh, well,
lives.
that's all right.
I used to
Yeah.
not to because I had a lot of kids coming in and I was really cognizant of my language. And it was like last summer, I thought, this is ridiculous. I'm not a babysitter. You should be monitoring your kids. I'm going to talk how I talk.
Exactly.
But if I'm in someone
You know.
else's box, unless I won't start it. If people start going south, then I'll join in, but I won't start it.
Yeah, no, I'm the exact same. But I have to be so careful what I say in other, I mean, to be fair, Bex's is the only ones that I've ever been in, so,
Well, I
and
expect you to come
it's
visit
so
us one
bad.
time.
Well, I do. You need to do them during the day though, because you're in a different timeline to me, aren't you?
I do. I go random. But it's another day of raining. And then my grass gets so long, and we had that whole week of the really bad smog from the Canada fires. We couldn't go
Yeah,
outside. I
how
couldn't mow
is
the
that?
lawn. It's
How
clear.
is that now?
It's clear now for us, but there's still yellow around, and depending on how the wind shifts, is if we get it again. But on the East
Blimey.
Coast, I was in one of the highest areas, and it was miserable.
Oh my God. So Bex was telling me how the distance from where she is to where the forest fires were, and that's like over 1,700 miles. How on earth has it travelled that far?
Bex, didn't it cover half? Didn't it go from border to border when we looked at that map I showed you? I think it went all the way down to the
Yeah,
Gulf.
it did. Oh, I wished it's probably still in our messages. I had to go back and find it, and I could send it to Baloo and show her. It covered, yeah, it went from border to border. It did. It went even further south than me.
Yeah, you can
Oh
send it to
my
Blue, but Blue don't
word.
send it to anybody else.
Oh God, no, I don't. I don't talk to anybody. Bex is the only person I ever talk to. To be fair, I'm a Billy No Mates, me, other than Bex. I don't even talk to my husband, so he would say. Oh God. So, are you all enjoying your day so far?
Yeah. Lord of Leaping stayed up all night because I had said I might go live this morning. So she's not even been to sleep.
Well, she's
Oh,
got a
how
video
on...
rolling. Guys, do me a favor. Go to Bex's account and watch the last 2 videos she's posted. And you know what? Now I'm
I
going to be a wise ass.
saw.
Drop a blue heart and say Finn sent me. Do it now, please.
Yes.
Yes. Thank
Is
you,
that the...
Jeff.
Is that the one? Oh, I saw it. The one that you spent loads of money on.
Yes, that
The
one.
dog. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
it's
I
doing
saw that.
really
Well,
well for me.
he is worth every penny. That is for sure.
Jeff, make sure you pick up Baloo too. Baloo is a beautiful black German
Oh
Shepherd.
my God. Blue's
I'm not going to say
account is
pick up you
nothing.
because obviously they're your friends. So And
Jeff,
everybody in the chat too. Everybody in the chat's my friends. Odin the All Fluffer and Sassy Anaya.
Baloo's videos are nothing like you've seen on TikTok. I
Oh,
Blue's
promise
stop
you.
it.
videos are
You
like
No,
stop it.
Baloo,
You're making me
ask Bex.
blush.
No,
mini
you
movie trailers. I swear they are
yeah.
like,
Oh,
or
please. You're
commercials.
making me blush.
B,
Yeah,
I
no,
swear to
don't.
God, your stuff is like professional quality.
Thank you, Sassy Anaya.
Yep.
No,
Well,
no.
Bex will tell you offline why I think the problem is with our accounts because we're perfectionists. I think that's what some of the problem is.
I tell you, I try to be, but it doesn't get me very far.
That's what I think
Thank
the
you,
problem is.
Anaya.
Bex will tell you
Anaya
what
has
process on this.
really great content too. She can get Anaya to speak. I guess I should have started when they were puppies, and I can't get them to speak.
You can still do it
No.
now. What makes them bark? Someone coming to the door?
Yeah, somebody coming to the door, the doorbell ringing, or the other dogs in the neighborhood
Someone
that are
stand
outside.
outside, ring that doorbell, and as soon as they start barking, you say speak or whatever word you want to use and pop a treat and just keep doing it. And they'll
Oh, I
eventually get
tried
it.
that with Baloo.
It
Tried
didn't
that
work.
with
It worked
Baloo,
with
and
Finn.
oh, Baloo will do what Baloo wants to do. Honest to
Well,
God,
he
he
is
is
magnificent, so
stubborn. Oh, he's stubborn as anything. Now you're walking in the mud, Baloo. If you take that mud in the pool, I won't be happy.
Hey, at least it has a
Oh,
drain. That's why
well,
I
yes,
think
it
if
does
you
have.
like it, I might order one myself because these
I
hard
would.
plastic pools are a pain in the
no.
rear.
Bex, before you order it, check your local pet stores. I got this something similar. I think the ones that collapse down to almost nothing. I got that at PetSmart at Petco, and it was cheaper than online.
Oh, really? Well, it wasn't expensive.
Well, I know the first one we bought Baloo a couple of years ago was cost me nearly £70.
No, this one
And
wasn't that
then,
much.
Balloon, don't you dare dig that. You absolute. Oh. Since we took the pond down and then I turned it into a flower bed, and then I decided I don't want a flower bed, I want to slab over the top. And we just wait. Oh, we've got to get Corey's bathroom finished before we do this. He just keeps digging in that flipping mud and he's driving me nuts.
Well, you know what you got to be careful too if you ever
And he
go
goes and
live.
lays down in it.
I get all this crap when I go live. I flip my pools at night so I don't get that nasty mosquito smucky water,
That's
slimy
what's in
water.
mine right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
algae
Oh,
stuff.
but no, you know how Finn goes underneath the
yeah.
trampoline Bex and gets that fine. It's not mud, it's dirt, and then he goes and lays in the pool. So it was fresh water, and 5 minutes later it's black, and people will
Yep.
come in and be like, "Ew, that's gross." I'm like, "I just changed it. There's the hose right there, and it's running. Back off."
Oh no, people just don't seem to understand. If they don't, Blue, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Sorry, don't mean to shout. He's just chasing after a wasp, which he doesn't normally do. He's normally scared of them.
I
Those
was
are
gonna
sky
say, wait,
raisins.
Baloo is making a liar out of you. Used to, you said he didn't even know how to dig. He wasn't a dog, and he didn't chase wasps, and now he is just making a liar out of mom.
I know he's an absolute. Oh, I can't say the word. Well, we call it
Is he
bell
a
end
gas
here.
hole? Is he a gas hole? Because Finn's a bath hole.
Yes, he is. He is the biggest one at the moment. And it's because, obviously, because he ripped his pool last Sunday and he's not had a pool to play with. And at the moment, I'm not letting him play with the hose because of his hips and what. I'm just trying to save his knee from popping altogether. So I don't let him play with the hose at the moment. He is so frustrated with me. And
Can
I
you
try
get a
not to
brace
let
for
him
them?
have too much. I think you can, but what the vet had said, he hasn't blown it altogether. It was all swollen. So I'm just trying to give it as long as possible for any swelling that may still be there to go down before I let him start running around and stuff. But we let him run a couple of times a week. It was only once a week, and now we let him run a couple of times a week if it's not too hot. And
Because I
he's
was just
doing all
thinking,
right, actually.
I've had 3 ACLs and my knees are strong now, but sometimes I'll put that brace on and it just helps stabilize it a little bit better. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like, I never want to
yeah, it
have that
does, it
surgery again.
does.
That was the worst. That was painful. The worst
No,
pain
they
I
do
ever had,
say
though, was
that
breaking my
yeah.
kneecap. Now I know
Oh,
why the
that
mom
has
does
got
it.
to be
That was
pain.
that was worse than childbirth. And it
Raider,
snapped
Yeah, I
clean in
can
half.
imagine. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have
Diana,
knee surgery myself.
I'm loving
They
being in the house. This because the other I can't get a dog on the camera.
Well, you have got a dog on your camera, as has Lord Leaping. It's me that hasn't got any dogs on camera because I
That's
just no.
okay.
Well,
But Bex, look, Finn isn't looking at us, but he's peacefully chewing on his brand new toy, so I'm just going to leave him be.
yeah, dogs will do what dogs will do. I've got one sitting by the pool and one down here. Oh my God, if you'd have seen me getting chased by this spider this morning, you would have absolutely howled laughing, Bex. It was a sight to see. It chased me across the garden.
I wish you'd have been inside so you could have had that on video.
Oh man, if that was inside, I would have freaked even more. I really would have done. And I don't actually even know where it's gone now. It's probably laying in wait
It's
for me. And I
waiting for
think
you.
it's
Yep.
chased. Yeah, it is. It's laying in wait. I'm telling
I
you.
swear spiders do that. My friends think I'm crazy. No, I think they actually stalk us.
Oh,
I
they
don't care what
do. They've
anyone
got to.
says.
Yeah, totally agree.
Hey, Dreamy, I remember you from Finn's Live.
Hi, Dreamy. Yeah, it's a crappy day, so we're still on the back porch. The boys are not
I
going to
don't
be
know.
happy.
Yeah, I'm
What,
okay
is it
for that.
raining there?
Yeah, it's you can't really tell. It's supposed to rain all week, and I think we're supposed to get heavy rain. And I lost this huge rhododendron this winter. It knocked over, so we pulled it out, and I tried to transplant it. It didn't work. However, I'm getting all
Oh
this water
no.
now in my downstairs, and
Oh
we thought it
God.
was maybe a pipe, and I'm like, it's not a pipe. And then it could possibly be the hot water heater, but I still have hot water, and I don't see any leaks. And I think when the roots came out, it must have done something redirect. I don't know. If it can go wrong, it goes wrong. I just kind of roll with it. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, it's not on my plans. It's already ruined this and ruined that. Just have at it.
Me and B just had
Uh,
that conversation. If it can go wrong, it will. If it's not
it
one
will go
thing,
wrong.
it's another. As soon as you get one thing fixed, something else breaks.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
doesn't
married
it
to Murphy.
just?
Murphy's my husband, and he won't divorce me.
Thank you, Dreamy. Thank you for
I
following.
remember we had that conversation as well
Yep.
about you being married to Murphy.
And what's funny, my friend Dustin, it's a kid I met in college, and we just became really good friends. He actually said if he didn't know me, he wouldn't believe half the stuff that goes wrong with my life. Trees falling on
Oh,
the van, trees falling on the house. I mean, it didn't total the van, which I guess was a blessing. You know, it didn't ruin my roof, I guess, which is a blessing, but it's still a
yeah.
pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah, I can imagine. It would just fry my brain if that happened here.
I'm at the point where I just laugh and throw my hands up and go, WTF.
Okay. Hey,
Yep.
thank you for the follow, Dreamy. And I'm assuming you like dog accounts. If you do, follow Baloo too because she has got a beautiful black German Shepherd. And
Dreamy Blues videos
and
are
she
to
has
die
Chase
for.
too, a beautiful little staffy.
Yes, well, she's a Staffy Cross, although I don't know what she's crossed with. She's a strange one.
But have a great
Her
day
head
at work.
looks too small.
Thanks, Dreamy.
Thank you, Dreamy. Have a great day at work.
Thank you,
Dreamy,
Dreamy. Have a lovely
Dreamy, do
day.
me one more favor. Go to Beck's account and watch the last two videos and just drop an emoji so we can push those for me, please. I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Lord.
I told you, you got to tell me to stop or I'm going to be the hype man in the chat and everyone's going to be like, who the hell is she? And what the hell? Why won't she shut up?
She's my
She's your
PA.
PR agent. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I kept telling everybody to, because I knew she had that video rolling. She was going live, and the early morning lives in the USA seem to get a lot of people in them. So I was telling everyone, tap, 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 lazy fingers, exercise your fingers. And I'm thinking, oh my God, Bex is probably going to tell me to shut up soon.
It's
Or
all for the greater good.
pick up the host, and I'm saying to Bex, remind people. And she's just laughing at me. I'm like, remind people to follow you. I'm saying it through
Yes,
gritted teeth.
exactly.
She tells me the same thing. She's like, you need to tell Baloo you got to have a hook. You at the end say follow Baloo for more dark videos or more ring light videos.
Yep.
I'm like,
Just something really quick, Blue. You don't have to do the sticker like that big thing I do. Just something. All the gurus say you have to remind people and give them a reason.
Oh, I'm not, I just can't do that. That's just not in my nature to do that.
good
It will
morning,
be in your
Sarah.
nature. It will be in your nature. We will get it in your nature.
Good morning,
Come hell
Sarah.
or high water.
Well, and I've watched several of those content the ones that help grow your accounts and they have their own accounts, I call them the gurus. They all say it. It's called the call to action.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've seen people mention about the call to action. Thank you, Sassionia. That's very sweet of you. Although he's a beauty to look at, but he's a beast with his personality at times, that's for sure.
Thank you, Dreamy. I appreciate it. Have a good day at work.
So here is one of the things that I was trying to do to get Baloo not to bite the side of the pool, to get him just to kick it up with his feet. I had to get into the pool on my hands and knees and reenact how a dog would kick up the water. I mean, he knows how to do it, but it's only way I can get him to not. But yeah, straight up.
Oh my gosh.
We want video evidence of this.
I'm gonna have to see if I've got it on my CCTV camera, and then I'll record it from that to send you. Because oh my God, honestly,
How to train a king to be a dog again?
yeah,
Sounds like
honestly,
he's learning. He's learning how to dig and he's biting at wasps.
seriously, I think I preferred him when he wasn't a dog. He was better behaved when he wasn't a dog. It was more like a cat. In fact, to be fair, he doesn't even know what a cat is. He doesn't know what to do when he sees a cat.
No spicy flies. Yeah.
Why isn't this letting?
I want you to see, I would hope that you can maybe get some video of him coming through that new screen too. I think that'll be funny.
Well, obviously I took some videos of him when he wouldn't go through the screen, but today he went through it twice, so I was well impressed.
Oh, good.
Nice.
So, yes. But I've got them sitting in CapCut being edited, but you know, it just takes me a little while to get the enthusiasm to do it. But I'm struggling with audios. That's the thing that I'm struggling with at the moment, is audio.
I don't have any
Hiya,
advice
Fraser.
because I know you don't like doing the trending stuff. You do your videos to what speaks to you usually with the audios, right?
Yeah. I mean, the odd ones I'll do trending sounds if I like it. If I'm not so keen on it, then I won't.
Did Bex tell you my idea about using those artist-supported music?
Yeah, see, I had that invitation. Now, here's the weird thing. I had the invitation for that the other day to work with artists. I'm not too keen on the two audios that they've got up as an option at the moment. But anyway, when I tried to submit a video, it said you have to join the TikTok Creator Marketplace, which I already have. So I sent them a report of problems saying, look, what's going on? I'm already in this thing, but it keeps telling me, throwing up an error saying you've got to be in the TikTok Marketplace. So I don't know. They haven't bothered replying yet, so I should just
what I
wait
was
and
thinking
see.
of doing with you, I don't know if you would be interested in it, is doing the video with the sound that speaks to you, whatever music it is, and then posting like an hour later and saying like in a caption, this is a test, and using the artist video music that didn't necessarily speak to you, and see if it works anyway.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll give it a try. But I've got the first video I've got to upload after today at some point is the one with the pool, because obviously that is important to get that up.
No. Hey, Hunter. Good morning or good afternoon to y'all.
And it is after. Oh my God, is that the time? 4:15.
It's 11:14. I can't believe it's almost noon.
It is.
It's only 10:15 here.
It's 4:15 here in the afternoon. Oh my word!
Well, I'm tickled.
I don't know where the
pool
day
showed up
goes.
when it did. I'm really tickled. I'm glad that it
Oh,
showed up
I
today.
am.
And I'm gonna have to contact Amazon because I paid extra. It was supposed to be there Wednesday. So
Oh my word! Why do you do that, woman? Why do you
because
do
it was
that? Do not
hot.
be sending anything else.
That's
I
her
know,
love
but I
Now I
was
do
language.
gonna
need
get
some
him one.
headphones. So headphones
No,
next time.
no. Do not do that, right? Because I'm going to get some off that Temu site that I said about, because I can get them for a couple of
Oh,
quid, which is a bargain.
okay.
So, And I might go for the in-ear ones rather than the ones that sit on your head, because I think it was Chase that broke these ones by sitting on them, which is my fault because I leave them lying around all the time.
Well, don't get the in-ear ones that I got because I absolutely hate them.
What ones did you get?
I got,
Beats.
they're the Beats ones, and they're the little, hang on, I'll show. I don't know what's going to do if I pull it out. These, and I do not like them. They will
Why?
not stay in my ear.
Oh, I know. I always struggle with them ones, with it, which is why I ended up getting the on the head. Yes, Fraser, she did, and it was amazing. It really was an amazing surprise. She's naughty for sending it though.
Well, Al has the Beats. It's the one that goes over the ear. I wished I had gotten those, but they were like $150 more. So I didn't. I wished I had spent the extra money.
Oh, I'm just going to go for some cheap ones because I know that I'll end up losing one or something, so I'll just go for
You
the
got the
cheap ones.
JBL ones, Helen Ridge.
Fraser, my Apple ones fit perfectly my right ear. I only put one on at a time in my lives because they die after like an hour. When I put the left one in, it doesn't sit so securely.
I'll have to check out the
Do you
JBL
know, I
ones
think
then.
we've all got one ear that's different to the other. A bit like
Yes.
1 foot bigger than the other or one boob bigger than the other. We've all got one ear
Yep.
that might be slightly bigger than the other. It's a
Hey,
bit
my
weird,
boob
isn't it, how we're not
hangs low to
parallel?
the ground equally.
I know we do. Look, I have my ears pierced at the top, and I was able to go to just one of those little department stores and get it done with the gun, and they wouldn't do the other one because my earlobe was bigger. So I had to go to a tattoo shop and have it done
Oh,
with
wow.
a tattoo needle.
Oh,
Yeah.
blimey. Oh,
One
no,
bigger
no, no,
one.
no, no, no,
Good
no.
morning, Jen. One
Hey,
bigger,
Yeah,
bigger.
I should be
Jen.
Doesn't
symmetrical.
everybody?
I never thought of that with the ears. That makes sense. I was always blaming. I have that piercing that you get from migraines, or they said it helps with fibromyalgia in the inside of your ear. I think it's called the daith something.
Date. Yeah, the date.
I thought that was what was messing the AirPod up. But I think I'm
You
gonna.
are brave.
Well, no, my fibro was
Why?
bad. It was. What's the
See,
word?
hun, I've got fibro too, and there's no amount of money that would get me to get the in part of my ear pierced. No way.
No, just the
B.
little. My daughter has it done. It's supposed to be good for migraines as well.
I'm telling you,
What,
I've
that
noticed a
little
huge
sticky out
difference.
bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Not for me. I couldn't do that. I'm too chicken. I'm too much of a baby.
You
I
don't
went
have
to
the
a
tattoos
tattoo
Horrible.
shop
either.
and they did it with a
No, I
needle.
don't.
It hurts, but it was once it was done and it was over, it didn't hurt anymore. It didn't hurt
Oh,
afterwards.
no. Oh, I'm breaking out into a sweat thinking about it.
You better jump in
Sorry,
that
but
pool.
it definitely helps though.
Oh, well, if it helps you, then that's good. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that one, thank you. Cool.
Oh,
So,
me.
The
oh my
Sailor
God, if
Mountain
you
woman
could
is
see
afraid of
this
piercings.
boy.
Well, you can turn
Yep,
your camera on and show us.
hang on. Let me see if I can do it. It won't shine on me, will it? Right,
It
hang
will
on. Let's
first when you
hopefully.
first turn the camera on. So flip it. As soon as you turn it
No.
on, then flip.
Just
We won't see it though until you
Blue,
hit
go like
save.
this. Go like this with it, so you won't
Yeah,
get
we
on
All
won't
right,
see
camera.
it
okay.
until you hit save. You're fine. It's going to show
Right,
you first, then
okay.
flip the camera.
I don't know if you can
Yeah.
see the way he's
Yep.
laying. Can you see his head resting on the edge of the
Oh my
pool?
God, you could barely see me. Blends in.
I
Is
know.
he in
This is the
it?
problem that I have. This is the problem that I have with him.
He's looking at you like, don't even come near me. I'm not getting out.
Oh, he's not even
Oh,
in
wait,
it.
He's
no.
not in it.
Oh,
No, he's
I
not
thought he
in
was
it.
in
He
it.
was on the edge. No.
He wants the waves.
We should have B
Yeah.
go around in circles and do a whirlpool for him. Oh, that
Oh,
was a
don't. He'll just
precise
chase it. He
moment.
will chase it, honestly.
B, do a video when you're splashing the water. Put your camera on a tripod and then slow it down and cap cut. Because it just paused with the water being splashed on him and it
Oh,
looks
I've got some. I've got some.
okay. Because it looked phenomenal with the coloring behind it.
Yeah. So this is what my summer days consist of.
I don't know how to
He
change the
won't,
boxes to make
and
him
he
bigger.
circles me. He circles me all the time.
You want to
So
change
right,
the
I'm going to
boxes
switch
back?
this camera off now.
Nope, because she's gonna think. No, I
Okay.
knew she wouldn't stay long.
Let's just go to audio. No, no. How do I just do that? So click
You're
that.
there.
That's it. Is that?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
good.
To change it
Save.
though, that you would click
Right.
on their
Okay.
picture, and then up in the upper right hand corner there'll be like a box. You click that, and it'll expand it.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been live
see, I don't
myself
do
in a
lives,
long
as you
time.
know.
Yeah, and I haven't. I've done one since the dog's birthday.
Oh, you'll
So
be doing more.
if I have a video rolling, I'll go live. I will if it pushes my video.
I think because you're starting to go on
Oh,
an
do you know what? I
upward
can
pitch.
never be bothered.
You can't. I couldn't believe you
No,
did the
I
Tim
just
Burton one.
can't
I
be
was
bothered
just
with
shocked.
doing lives.
I was like, dang, Baloo did a cap cut.
Well, you see, I've done
He
a
looks like a
couple
big
recently, and do you
cuddly.
know it? Do you know that saying, "If you can't beat them, join them"?
Yep.
Yep.
And then, so I did that Tim Burton one, and I thought he looked quite cute, and I just thought, well, that's about right for him, isn't it, to get something like that? But, and then I did that other one with, with it changes the pictures really quickly. I don't know what the trend's called, but that's got to be my favourite one.
Oh, the one with the moon and all, like with your profile picture,
Yes.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
That's my favourite CapCut template.
I don't think
but
I
I'm
saw
not,
that
as
one.
you know, I'm not one. I pinned that one to my profile because it's my favourite. It's got to be my favourite out of all
All right,
of
I'll
my
go check it out
CapCut
when we get off.
templates that I've used. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do some more CapCut templates. I don't know. But it was just like there was every video I was seeing was a CapCut template, and I just thought, well,
Yep.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know
gonna
if I'll
try to
do
do
them or
is a
not.
template and then a regular video at the end. I'm gonna try to
I
post
feel
2 a
like you,
day.
Baloo. We get saturated with the templates, but as I was telling Lord Leaping, because she doesn't do those, and I talked her into doing that. What was it, the Scream one with Finn? And it like
Well,
You
let's
did
be
the Barbie
honest.
one as well, didn't you?
because
Bex is the one that did the Scream one for me. I was in a funk, and she just said, I got this picture. I'm doing it. Post it." And I thought, all right.
Brilliant.
and it worked. I mean, I know that.
Yep,
Finn
it
is like
definitely
you.
worked.
She doesn't do the templates. So, but what have you done now? You did the Barbie and you did
I've
the
done every one you
Scream.
did. I copied you.
You didn't
That's
copy
right,
me.
guys. I copied Bex. I stalk her account. I use her
Hey, oh,
content.
hang on. Higgins and Harley. Is Harley in labor? I have not checked your account today. I will not lie.
Oh
I need to know
yes,
if
she's
Harley is
pregnant,
in
isn't
labor.
she?
I know her temperature dropped a couple of days ago. They were thinking yesterday, but
Is that the Dobie?
yes, the beautiful Dobies. Yes.
Oh, that poor baby. I feel for her. She looks like a
Yeah.
stuffed potato. She's beautiful, but I'm like, oh, poor baby. Push those out.
No, still.
How many pups is she pregnant with? Do we know?
They think 4 or 5.
Can we tap the
Cool,
screen, guys?
blimey.
I'm
Imagine having to
surprised.
push 4 or 5 babies out. No,
4
thank
to
you.
6. I was wrong. 4 to 6.
Oof.
I thought you said
Well, I
46.
hope that goes well. I really hope everything goes well.
I don't think.
Wow,
and I don't
Bex,
think
I'm really
she's
way
gonna go
behind in the
live.
comments.
Huh?
That 4 to 6 just showed up for me.
Oh, okay. Huh? It must be lagging. You're not.
Oh, I can never keep up.
I'm pretty sure she's not going to go do a birthing live, a whelping live. I was in her
That'd
live.
be cool.
Those seem to be pushing too. If you do a whelping live,
They do.
I-
You just need some good. I know she's got Ty as a great mod and Cowgirl. I know she's got 2 amazing
turn the comments
mods.
off. Put the video on if you're interested in doing that, and turn the comments off.
No live.
No live.
She had said she just wanted to focus on the puppies. I've seen 2 whelping lives that I'm friends with, and I'm gonna tell you, the people they pulled in, they did get a lot of terrible comments, but we as moderators took care of that. But there was one, the Dogo Daddy. I was in his, and he ended up having to turn his comments off. His got
You
horrible.
turn your comments off. Put a tripod up and just line the camera up so it's in that area, and let it go. And it's just
But why
Well,
do people
that's,
find it necessary to leave negative comments about that sort of stuff? It's just
I
part
was
of
being
nature.
accused of choking my dog last night by this troll.
Yeah.
We ran
And
with
that
it. We
you're-
had fun, but it was
Yeah.
it was annoying. And then Gross
I
comment.
understand being wanting to be on her. Like the one we did, it was Taylor's where she had all the husky puppies. She did nothing. She let her moderator take care of the chat. She just held the phone on the tripod and she took care of her dog. That was it. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, trolls are. I mean,
In
the biggest
fact, you
thing.
almost pissed your pants last night.
Oh my gosh, that person came in and said, "Why is there a rope?" And me and everybody was like, "Well, it's a dog toy. Dogs like to play with ropes." And that person called me out and said, "What did they say? Well, they could cope with it." And they called me sassy pants. I'm like, "What?"
And that's when I saw the sassy pants comment and I read back and I'm like, well, no, I took them out for the end of the life. I have a blue dog. And I just ran with these really stupid comments. He was saying something. I said, I don't feed my dog. Why do you think I ask for gifts and I give treats for gifts? That's you guys are feeding my dog.
Oh, that
You
is
don't give me
brilliant.
gifts. We
I
don't feed.
love that.
And I just ran with this stuff. And I was just like, whatever. But then when he just started cursing, there was no fun to troll him back anymore.
I love it whenever you can do that to them. It's just
Well,
like, it's
I
just
found
common
Blue.
sense. People don't have any common. Go on.
There was a kid that came in 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she got obnoxious, and we blocked her. And I usually don't block anymore. She came back with 6 more accounts, and my mods kept
Oh
blocking. And
my
finally, I
God.
said, "Leave it be and ignore them. Whatever they write, ignore it. Do not respond to her, or I will block you." And she got bored, and then she came back the next day, and she apologized.
Huh? Well, I suppose at least she apologised, but still, doesn't it just really, I'm trying not to swear, doesn't it really just get your back up when people are like that, though?
It
There's
doesn't.
just
It
no
doesn't.
need
But
for it.
if you don't know me and you were listening outside on the outside live, you would be like, "Oh my God, this woman's unhinged." I just played back. I was saying outrageous things like, "I'm going to see if Finn can fly. We're going to toss him off the deck. We're going to play. I believe I can fly." Just stupid shit. And this kid was appalled.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. It's always kids, isn't it? Always kids that just don't get the sense of humour.
And what was crazy, I didn't even say anything to that kid, and they came to my account and trolled me. I'm like, really? Really?
She was telling Titan F off in my comments, and then she went after on that little girl page that's always on my, well, she
Yeah.
used to always be in my live. She attacked her in my comments. This
She
one
went to
account that
my
I
account
blocked
and
was
Oh
tapped
my
me.
crazy.
God.
Hey, that one last night, I went on and blocked in the live. I was like, I ain't even dealing with this.
Helen, I was afraid to report the comments because I was in a live one time where the guy was threatening to leave the planet Earth if the creator didn't talk to him. It was a big battler, and everybody was mass reporting the comments, and the live got shut down. And he was able to go live again, but I didn't want that to happen, so I didn't report anything. I think I'm going to do I have the screenshots. I'm going to report them today.
I reported them. I reported the comments where they said they were gonna. I don't want to say it.
They were gonna make Finn leave the planet, and then they wanted
Yes.
Reese to leave the planet, and then
That's
when he
just
accused me of
disgusting.
eating my
It
dog, I
just.
said, "Well, I think I'm gonna have a TikTok meetup at my house, and we're gonna roast Finn like a pig with an apple in his mouth."
Yes, making. Yeah,
Balloon,
I didn't
no.
screenshot it because I knew Lord of Leaping was, but I reported those. I did. I was like, no,
I
I'm
think I
not.
know who it was, though, Beck. There were too many references to kind of inside jokes with the regulars like Reese, with the
Yeah.
accents and stuff, and then reference to my New York accent. I think it was the fall person.
Oh.
That my
Oh.
guts tell me. I could be wrong, but there was too much. Like they knew too much about what we joke around about.
Wait, there was a tornado? I didn't know that.
Where was it?
Where was there a tornado?
I think she's in Michigan. I didn't know the weather got that bad there.
The weather is shifting, Bex. I'm getting the
Blimey.
Pacific Northwest weather here. This is what the Pacific Northwest looks like all the time. This
Okay,
is what
good
I
stuff.
look like for the last 4 summers.
Blue, stop
Wicked
it.
storms. Okay.
Oh, great. That means they're rolling
We
east.
always miss the storms. So the other day when we were supposed to have storms, it hit a lot of the UK, but except for us. It hit mainly the west side rather than the east side of the UK. And we always just seem to avoid the storms. They just seem to go straight past us. There could be a storm literally 5 miles down the road and it'll just bypass us every time.
It's weird when I watch the weather maps, and one of my friends really follows the weather, and he'll send me a warning when things get bad. Where I'm located, I'm kind of on a hill, a bigger hill, but not a mountain. It kind of breaks up usually and
Right.
goes around us. We get some of it, but the town that's just a mile away from me, they get hit hard, and I don't get as much as they do.
Wow. Isn't it amazing how that can happen? But then I suppose if you're on a mountain, that will break it up, won't it?
No, I'm not as high as a mountain, but it's a hill. You know, I
Or a
mean,
hill.
it's a steep upgrade. And
Oh, okay.
We
We're
almost
on a hill, but not a very
only
steep one.
pause. Only pause. Here we go.
oh, look, both only pause. Been self-servicing.
Look at her. She
I
could
didn't
do
know
well on
anything
that
happened
app,
to
you know,
Enzo.
Bex.
Ma'am, listen to me, ma'am. What is wrong with me?
I said hi, ma'am, to your mom.
Well, she is my mom. I had
I was
no
like, hi,
idea.
ma'am.
Enzo has gotten off of my algorithm somehow or another and finally showed back up like 2 days ago. I need to go to Enzo's account and comment and see if I can get her back in my algorithm.
I'm telling you, there's something going on with the algorithm because I don't see hardly anybody's that I follow. I really, not even on the friends. I get to like you, Bex, you get to a certain stage and there's like, you're all caught up and that's it. You
Yep.
go to the FYP and I don't see hardly anybody that I know on there. It's like, what on
It's all
earth is
battle
going
accounts, I
on?
see.
Yeah,
Mine
I'm
are,
seeing
I keep seeing everything about sharks.
sharks, huh?
Yeah. And
Wow.
I think it's because of that lad who jumped off the boat.
Yeah, in the Bahamas.
Yeah, and I watched that video, and because I watched that video, I kept seeing all these shark videos, and then you get these movie clip accounts, don't you, that show clips from
Yep.
movies, and there
Oh,
was
that was
some.
all
I'm
over my
finally off the
inbox
Reddit ones where
forever.
they would read the Reddit posts. I'm finally off that TikTok side. I
Did
was
I
Oh,
getting
see
I
my
know.
tons of
feral
those.
daughter come in here? I think, yes, my feral daughter is here. And
Your
Connie
feral
is here,
daughter.
and Bear is here.
Morning,
Oh,
ladies.
Good afternoon, ladies.
oh, I haven't ever told you I call our feral daughter feral mother joke, have I?
No.
I call her feral daughter because she's just like a free spirit, just a flower
Whoever
child.
said
Yeah.
flower child was the perfect word. I couldn't think of it, but I was just thinking that 70s vibe. The
I
free
think it was
spirit.
Charlie Otis, Sadie Mae said, yeah, flower child.
Yes, it was.
She
It
reminds
was.
me of. She does. The child will not wear. I need to quit saying that. She's not a child. Uh, but she won't wear shoes. She is in Utah, and this winter when it would snow, she would have her boots on and not have socks on. She's just,
Oh
I
my
love her.
God.
Oh yeah, that's why I
She's
tell.
hardcore. She is
Yes,
hardcore.
I used to do that, except you know how like Uggs had that fuzzy lining. I wore them I think 2 or 3 times without socks. Your feet sweat. I'll never
that's
do that
right.
again.
Higgins
I
and
will
Harley. I
never do
saw.
that again.
That's right. Higgins and Harley, when she was live, I noticed she was barefoot. Happy Wolf, no, I did not, because when I got up this morning, I went live because I had a video hitting. So everybody tells you to go live when you got a video rolling. So I have been live a lot today.
When you don't wear your shoes, have you seen those things that you can put on the bottom of your foot to protect your soles?
No.
I'm gonna have to search it now because it's gonna be on my mind. It's like a thing you just stick on the bottom of your foot. It's almost like a soulless, a sneaker, but just the sole, and it's shaped to your toes.
Oh, never seen them before.
It doesn't help with the grounding though, but it helps with protecting, like if you're walking on gravel and stuff.
Oh, I'm telling you, if I come step outside my back door, I've got to be careful I don't step in pigeon poo. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Right. Y'all saw mine.
See, Sarah has them. See, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh, look, Higgins and Harley and Happy Wolf are the same thing. Happy Wolf says to be with Mother Earth, and Higgins. I don't know Higgins and Harley's name.
I'm always barefoot when I can be.
Well, I'm barefoot right now, but I'm in the house.
Well, I'm barefoot too.
I'm not showing
That's
you
because
my
I've been in the
talent feet.
pool.
Jamie. Okay.
Jonathan.
Thank you, Jamie. I will try to remember that.
Jamie, that was my favourite name when I was a little girl. My mum and dad's best friend were having a baby, and I begged her to call her baby Jamie after Jamie Lee Summers, the Bionic Woman, and she did.
I love Jamie Lee Summers.
It was
I've never
brilliant, wasn't
seen
she?
that movie. Does that
She is
shock y'all?
beautiful.
Oh,
Odin.
it was brilliant.
Kate is a barefoot queen too.
Odin, like Jamie Lee Summers too. I also like Lee Majors too as the Bionic Man.
Yes, we have the technology to rebuild him.
Yes. And
And
was it
hey,
I
Oscar?
loved it.
wasn't that awesome that speaking of movies and stuff, and me, and it wasn't just me that was looking for the audio for that
Oh
Tim
my
Burton
God!
thing?
Don't even bring that up. I'll have PTSD from that. I spent
Look,
over an
how
hour
I
looking for
think
that
I said
audio.
30 minutes. I think it was an hour we searched for that
Yeah,
audio.
it was an
And
hour
what does
because
it
as you
come
were
up?
talking, I was
Belush
still
comes up, and
searching.
I was like, she found the original, and she's like, yeah, I just happened to know it was from that program. I was like, of course you did.
Well, thanks, Peter. You couldn't
Of
message
course
somebody
you
and let
did.
us know.
So I didn't know. I didn't know you were
I was
looking
even
for
using
it.
the Shazam on the iPhone, and it
Oh,
would tell me what it was, and then I went looking for it, and it wasn't pulling up. And I listened to the whole clip. You know, you take different sections. It wasn't the same
Yeah.
song, so I gave
oh,
up.
yeah. I was like, of course.
Well,
We
you
spent
see
all this
what?
time.
No, you did not, Sarah. I know you loved Finn popping out of that chicken's ass.
I'm gonna have to do another chicken video just for you, Sarah, and I'm gonna send it to you.
And if I can get my boys to do a better expression, I'm going to have them both popping out of another chicken's ass. Maybe I'll have a dual popping.
Oh, that was funny. Yours was the chicken one.
Oh my god! And then
There were,
she did the.
Disgusting.
She put the sound. I don't know if you saw Remy's. She did the bark bark with it.
no, I haven't. I
Wait, I'm a
She
literally,
really
chicken?
worked on
I only
hers.
found out who realised what whose Remy account was whenever you told me, Bex. I didn't
Oh,
realise that was your other pup.
Well, stupid me thought it'd be easy, you know, to do two videos and I'd have all this energy and post on two different accounts because Finn was already established. I don't know if you notice, poor Remy is the redheaded stepchild. I'm doing templates on his account
Oh,
now.
bless him. Oh,
It was not
I'm sure he'll
traumatizing.
be
Pull,
right
put on
up
your
there.
big girl panties. Traumatizing my ass.
the chicken wars have
I
been
tell you
awesome.
what,
That gave me
I
life
think the
last week with the
Barbie ones
soap.
are traumatizing.
Yes.
They're, those are all human adult toys. That's what they turned all our dogs
I
into.
know.
Were adult toys.
Every time I tried, not that I just wanted, I was out of curiosity. I thought I would click on the template and whatnot. And every time I tried, it wouldn't bring up that template, and it won't do the GTA character either for me. For some reason, it just won't do it.
But
Beck, send
And I
her
can't
that other
work out
app
why.
that we use to get the better Tim Burton ones.
I
Let her
don't
know
think
what
I
that one is.
can because she doesn't have an iPhone.
No, she should be able to get it from Android. I just can't remember the name and I don't want to swipe
Oh,
out.
okay. Um,
And if you do
what
more
was
than
it?
two attempts, you have to watch advertisements.
I can't remember which one it was. I was on the phone with you when and it kept doing the same thing to me that it was doing to Baloo. It wouldn't let me load it. I guess because everybody was trying to use it at the same time because it was trending. I don't remember if it was the Barbie one or was it the chicken one. It was one of them. It wouldn't. It took forever for me to get it to load.
Oh, it wouldn't even bring the template up in CapCut for me.
Oh,
It was weird.
I'm not going to do the
And
GTA one. I probably will do another Tim Burton one. I did one this morning with Hazel. I really like the Tim Burton one. And Odin, the Alpha for Baloo, she has a tutorial on her page. Because
Did you
she
do
did
it the way we did it this afternoon?
no,
Or
I
did
was lazy. No, I
you
just
did the CapCut way?
yeah, and I didn't even post it from CapCut, so it doesn't even look like it's a template.
Night, Happy Wolf. Have a good nap. Naps are life.
Oh, nap, yes,
good
good nap.
night.
Night,
What
feral
time is it
daughter.
there then?
Um, I ain't even sure what her time zone is in Utah. I don't even
I think
know.
she's 2 hours behind me, so it's probably 9:40.
Okay. I know she'll go live at it'll be 10 o'clock at night my time and it'll still be daylight there. So I always thought maybe she was a couple hours. 9:40. Okay. So she's an hour behind me. Okay. Thank you, Frazier.
I think she's in Mountain then, right?
I don't know.
Oh. I
Is that
find it
what that
so
would be?
strange, all these time differences.
Yeah, what am I? I'm Central, and then Fraser and Lord of Leaping are Eastern, right?
Yep.
Sarah is Pacific. So yeah, that would be Mountain, wouldn't it?
And
And
I'm
it's fun when
Greenwich.
Heidi Doodle comes in. She's an hour ahead of me.
8:40. So Canine Boo. What am I getting? Canine Bear is Pacific time, right? Is that what that is?
No,
No,
she's. I think she's Central. No, Central or Mountain.
no, she's not Central. She's in Arizona. I'm Central, and she said it's 8:40.
You're in the Pacific time zone, Bear?
No, I'm in the Central
Blue,
time zone.
no. Look, get
No,
in the pool and play.
she's 3 hours behind me, so that would put her on the West Coast.
Okay, 9:40 is Mountain. 10:40 it's 10:40 for me. I'm Central. So
Mountain doesn't
8:40.
change. When the hell did this happen? I never
Right,
knew
Mountain
this.
doesn't change.
Oh, so she could be a Mountain. She could be. I think that's where Arizona is. It's Mountain.
Oh, so that's
I
what it
Pacific
didn't.
did.
I never knew
Mountain.
that. The things you learn on a dog live.
Right?
The more you know.
So what, you don't change the time in autumn and spring then?
Well, three of the time zones change, and then one of our time zones doesn't.
Yeah,
No, two of them change,
okay.
and one of them doesn't.
I guess I didn't realize it was just Mountain Time that didn't change. I just thought it was Arizona. I'm so dumb.
Oh, you're not dumb at all. I never
I
Traffic
knew
had
that
no
accident.
either.
idea. I had
Hi.
no flipping idea.
I think they were talking about not doing the time change over here, but I don't know if anything ever happened to it. Speaking of which, what's happening with TikTok over in the States?
I don't
Anything?
know.
It's banned in certain. What is it, Montana? It starts in 2024, I think. The ban.
Okay, so Idaho is
God.
Mountain Time and y'all changed. So it's just Arizona? That's wild. I'll
Oh
never
my
learn
God!
that.
I don't even want to know anymore.
But I don't know how you all keep up, is to be fair.
We don't. We really don't. We really don't.
Yeah.
Riska is special.
She is special. She's a beauty, Risker, isn't she? Well, they all are.
I'm off work in officially 15 minutes.
Well, then why are you in a live?
Woohoo!
You're not here, are you?
Now, Christine, Montana, yeah, but they believe that it's not affected until next year, and they're fighting it. So I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think
Let's
they're
hope
really going
not.
to do much. What are they going to do? Arrest everybody? The only thing I can see them doing is just making the App Store take it down, because it would be too much money for them to track everybody down and arrest
But there's
everybody.
no way the App Store is going to take it down, though, for one state. It's not going to happen.
No, you can location block things. Like, you know
Yeah.
how when you go to school, they can block going on Facebook and TikTok just for that area?
Oh, yeah,
You can
that's
do
it.
that with certain areas.
It's just so stupid. It's really stupid. I'm like, really? You're going to be like this? I'm like, come on.
Well, the problem is everybody is sharing the truth as not necessarily their opinions, but like if something happens, they're not sharing the news view of things. They're sharing actually what happened, and information is getting spread around. And I don't think they don't like no control. They can't write the narrative, because Facebook was really censoring people for a long time. Did you notice that?
Oh,
They
they
were
still
controlling
do.
the narrative.
They still do. That's the reason I don't go on that very often. Well, I go on that to wish people happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I go
don't.
on
I'm
there, I
terrible.
post and ghost. I post on Finn's account and
Yeah.
I leave.
I post and ghost on everything except for TikTok. I post and ghost and I'm done.
It's just like
No, I'm
it's.
good. I
I
keep
don't
up with
even
Instagram
really
and
do
YouTube now.
Facebook.
Well,
I
I
know. I
wanted to
wish
build the other
you.
apps
I
up
don't
because
even do
they were threatening
YouTube.
it.
Oh, I
You
don't.
ne-
I
Hello.
love
What?
YouTube, honey. I don't even do it. I'm like, yeah, it's. I work 60 hours a week, and I'll tell you this right now. I don't have enough time to go on 3 different platforms to put videos. It's like no.
No, what you girls need to do is and what I've been doing, and it's been working so far, is you use the same video on all 3 platforms. You'll have some repeat customers, but usually it's a different net that's cast out. You save your hashtags. You either go and you copy the hashtags from the video prior, or you save them in your notes app. And then when you go to YouTube, you have certain hashtags because you can only do 100 characters. You have
No,
that all set
I
up.
understand
You put
that.
the.
It's just, it takes a lot of time just to go to that platform to upload the video.
It takes me less than 5 minutes, three
Yeah.
minutes to do it. Connie, I'm done. And
Ooh,
I'm.
I
I
don't
just
think
don't.
so.
I just
No.
don't have the energy for that,
I
or
don't have the
Instagram, or
time.
anything.
Yeah, I don't have the time and energy. By the time I get
Blue,
off work, I don't even want to look at a computer. It's just like,
Blue, your content would make you money. You need to be doing YouTube. Your content is unique.
Oh,
It's that I'm telling you, you would make a ton of money on YouTube.
I think so
yeah,
too.
that
I
would
think
be
if she did
nice.
YouTube, then I think she would. That would be where you'd make your money is on YouTube. I
Yeah,
really
and they
do.
pay. Someone put numbers up one time. YouTube pays big bank compared to all the other apps.
but you got to have a lot. You got to have so many followers before YouTube's
With
going to
Blue's
pay.
content, she would get there quickly. You need 4,000 hours of watch time. That would be the only stifle. But
Yeah, but look,
and then
I
she
have a
needs
Oh,
1,000.
YouTube, and I get
blimey, that 4,000 hours. What?
You go live a couple times and throw your live up.
that's what I did.
And
I download my lives, and do you know people watch them?
yep.
Or we can cheat
I
and do
don't do lives though. I have to be the laziest mofo on the planet because I don't do lives, I don't do Instagram, I don't do Facebook, I don't do YouTube. I'll pop onto TikTok for an hour or so maximum, and then if I don't see the people that I know, then I just jump off and it's like I can't be doing with this. And I'm even that lazy. I'm really that lazy that when I look at my comments, I think I really, really need to reply to these because they're such lovely comments, and then I always forget. So I'm rubbish. I'm absolutely rubbish on all kinds of social media platforms.
The problem with Baloo is she'll say she's going to do a very short live, like a 20-minute, like Titan does, and then we're all just starstruck and come in, and then she's on for 2 or 3 hours, and she's just
Starstruck. Don't be like that.
Well, no, then you have Bex be your moderator and give you. I've seen lives where they do that. The moderator will say, "Okay, 5 minutes left," and then everyone knows it's ending in 5 minutes,
and you just
and
have
they
to
got
get
used
off.
to it.
No
Yep.
matter,
I
no
know
matter.
it's having the inclination and the balls to do a live. I just, you know me, I'm just don't have the balls to do lives.
Well, then, Blue, you know what you do? Do a live and expand the boxes. I can do a tutorial to show you how to do it, and you throw like Bex in the big box, and you stay small. So the eyes will be on Bex's dogs, and it's still your live, and you just kibitz like you're kibitzing now.
See, like I can show,
Something to think about.
like let me see if I can do it, like that. See, now Finn is the focus, but it's my live.
All right, that's clever. That's clever.
Oh, now I'm tapping the wrong screen. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on.
You do it to us all the time. I love to talk.
Well, I try to show everybody else's dogs too.
Yeah, please put some water out for him, Marshmallow. I like to talk too, like Jamie. I went live this morning, then my boss called, so I had to get off. And I said, I'll come back and I'll open boxes so we can all chit chat and maybe bounce
Yeah, but
ideas off each other.
you
or
got a
whatever.
bunch of views though. You had from that live. You had over 400
I
views.
know. My live was doing really good, and then I had to get off. I was like, dadgummit.
It should start pushing again, though. You have that other new video, and that other one still. Well, I can go check on my Remy's account. Hold on. All right, you're at 3,339 on the biggest expense, and you're at 352 on Hazel's Tim Burton.
Oh, so yeah, so Tim Burton's
Ooh,
doing good.
check
and
you
then-
out.
You have
Is it
50 likes on that
3,000?
one, so that'll push more. And on the other one, you have 713 likes on your biggest bill.
713 likes. Oh
Yep.
my word!
So
Look
that
at
you're
you go,
running
girl.
about 20%. So that
God,
should
you're
continue pushing.
gross.
No, I would not be verified. No, I only have 11,000 followers. There's no way I could be verified. But thank you. 150. Yeah, I don't think I had 150. I think I had 30, and then I had to
No,
leave.
you got up to 50, and that's when I started saying if you like wolves, follow the content, the post.
You want
I was trying to get that in as much as I could to get people to follow you.
Here, let's put
here,
sit.
MX. Say hi to your MX.
Can we do that? There we go. Look, I figured it out. Thank you,
Say
Lord.
hi. Say hi to your
welcome.
MX.
Good. Hey, Trigger and Mosby is back in a different account. Good morning, Alexa. I think everybody is friends, but y'all make sure you're friends with everybody here, please.
Right, I'm going to have to go, Bex, because
Okay.
it is 10 to 5 and Corey and
Yeah.
Emily will be coming home and it'll be getting rowdy. So I'm going to love you and leave you all.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure speaking and chatting to you all, and I will catch up with you all later.
Yes, can't
It
wait to
was so
see
nice
the
talking to you.
videos.
Thank
Alexa,
you.
remember, we're going to
Speak to
keep
you
up those
later.
vibes. We're
Bye.
keeping it positive, and we're going to put out good energy, remember?
Bye. How do I disconnect? How do I leave?
Just hit the X at the top. Is there not an X at the top?
What?
Or a circle at the top?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, I'll speak to you all later.
All right, bye. Happy weekend.
Nice talking to you,
Happy
Bea.
weekend to you all too. Bye. And you, my darling. Bye.
Bye.
Ready? Catch. Good boy. That's a good boy. Are you gonna come up with mommy? Okay.
We should figure out how Connie could get the trickster voice on her lives. That would be hysterical. That would be hysterical.
Do you want to know how many people are like, now that I hear that voice, I always think it's Sika talking.
Yep.
Is that your voice, baby boy? Is that your voice? All you care about the ball, don't you? Go get it. Go get it.
So forgot that I had my invite. I have my stuff turned off. I forgot. I'm sorry. And I'm used to everybody knowing to knock.
Oh, and another thing too with the
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Got the
morning.
wild ones out.
Hey guys.
I
with the new
apologize.
update.
Hey,
You have to hit enhance.
how you doing?
sometimes.
Are you guys camping yet?
Nope, not yet.
I'm jealous.
Who's going camping?
Frazier.
Frazier's going camping.
Oh, how exciting!
I know,
You bringing
I
her-
miss camping.
I love camping. It's so much fun. I want to run camp. There's a place.
Wait, now,
here.
ladies, do you guys camp or do you glamp?
I used to. I had a tent. I used to camp for years with a tent. When
Okay,
you get a
that's what I
certain
do.
age, you sell the tent and you get a cabin.
Yeah, we have a camper.
No,
Or
I'm
camper.
at that certain age and I still have a tent.
Oh, I can't do.
I
tents.
can't do tents anymore either.
I'm like, no way.
Hey, we
No
were talking
way.
about
I need
proper
one of those
enclosures
nice cots.
earlier. Frazier
Guys,
has a
let's tap
proper
the
enclosure for a
screen,
wolf
chat.
dog.
We have a pop up.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
look
our
at
camper.
that.
Yep, that's what I want.
Okay. That's what we had. We sold
I
ours.
want to
It's
upgrade.
exactly the same length as my Jeep.
That's a
Dang.
nice size.
Ours was a little bit bigger, but
Thanks.
we needed the one you can drive so we can pull the side by side. So we sold the one we had. We was always
Well,
going to
you
take
want-
two vehicles.
The
so
ones
you're
that you
getting an
drive, I think they're
RV.
called Winnebagos.
That's the
Yeah.
one you drive. Those
Yep,
are those
Winnebagos.
$300,000.
No,
Wait a
they
minute.
make
No, she's
they make
she's
Class
doing
B
vacation
ones.
with
There's a
Chevy
class. The class A is $100,000. Then you have a class B and you have a class C.
See, a Class C. We were looking at the Class. I don't know, but it wasn't the Winnebago one. Mm-mm.
We got a bargain.
Fifth
We
wheels.
bought this one for $10,000 off my parents,
Why don't you
Wow.
go find
and they
cousin
only
Eddie's
back of
one?
a,
used it
truck.
twice.
That's not bad at all. See, we have a place. We have a place in Michigan that I go up to. It's right on the lake. You get a cabin. They let you bring your dogs with you. And I haven't been there in years, and I would love to take the dogs up there and have a good time.
What lake?
Hey, wait. We've been trying to plan a dog talk trip, so it's dog friendly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing.
It is dog, and the camping area is beautiful. The camping area. They have what do you call it? They have different cabins, and we just had such a great time. And that's when I had George, my bulldog, and I had to buy him a life preserver so he could go swimming.
Aw.
I have to get life vests for both of the dogs.
I wanted
I tried to get Laggy to go in the water with a life vest. She was so angry.
Higgins loves swimming. Harley wants nothing to do with
Oh
it.
my
He
gosh,
goes
she hates
fast.
the water.
see.
Don't you,
Never
girl?
taken mine. I have no idea if they would like to swim. Not a clue.
Frazier swims, but nope, not Lagatha.
No.
Ivar swims
Like a
too.
river or a
Chicken
creek.
loves the water.
I'm sure they'll be in it like no tomorrow.
Thank you for the follow, Max.
Lakes are different. I think every dog would be in a lake. They'd be like, "Oh, water!"
Yeah. Yeah.
And
See, I'd have to have one of those, 50-foot, 100-foot lead things, because mine wouldn't come back. If they liked it, they no way. There's no way they'd come back.
That's what I do with Higgins. I keep him on like a 150-foot lead.
Okay.
And that's what
That's
I
what I
tell
did when
my
I went to the
kids.
bay with the dogs on Long Island. I had
As
Finn on the
soon
lead and Remy
as
was
soon as
loose.
he sees birds, he's gone. Poof.
I brought leads. I
Mine just
brought leads
see,
with us, and it worked perfectly.
mine don't care. It's as long as if they're not in the fence, they're gone. They're like gone. Bye, mom. Adventure.
That's how
Catch
Higgins
me
is.
later.
Yep.
Hey, Belle showed how fast she was gone when she went under the fence on Saturday. I was just like, where did you go? And then she's like, all of a sudden she's in my neighbor's yard, and she's like, what am I doing here? She had no idea where she
You're
was.
okay.
You must have been so
It's a
scared,
plane.
Connie.
You're okay. It's a
Oh no, she
plane.
wasn't. She didn't want to come
Sweetheart,
home.
it's a plane. It's okay. It's
Oh,
okay. It's a plane.
She finally realized she's free, and she's like, I'm not coming home. I'll play with the neighbor's kid.
Not her. You must have been scared.
Oh yeah, I was scared. I
You're
was
okay.
petrified because I'm so close to the main road, and I kept envisioning her getting towards the main road, and I'm like,
Come
oh
here.
no, you're not.
Yeah, for sure.
You're okay.
And it just so I had to put bricks in front of it, so now she can't get under it. But it's just
You're
like,
okay.
and to put a privacy fence in that one section is $10,000.
Yeah, we wanted to do a privacy fence too, but it was way too much for our size of lot, so we just ended up doing the chain link.
Yeah.
you know what? Our chain link was the same. The quote that we had for the privacy and the chain link was the same, but I chose chain link because Oakland and Raider, my Forest mom and dad had a privacy, and they kept digging out, and so we decided to do the chain link because I thought, well, maybe they won't dig out if they could see what's on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, good idea.
That's
That's not a bad
and
idea.
it's worked. They have, Lord, let me knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood right now, Bex.
They haven't
This one will never leave the yard. This one right here, he's like, oh, I got to be with my mom 24/7.
Harley won't leave our yard either. She gets too freaked out. She does not like to be anywhere where it's not familiar.
Oh yeah, Logger the same
Glacier has
way.
dug out so many times. I think Willow instigated it mostly, though.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
this
Logger
one,
would never
this
leave.
one,
She's like, you're talking about me, aren't you?
she heads to the park. That's what she does.
Riska's like, bye, mom, I'm going to the park.
Higgins would see any animal, a squirrel, a
Like, I'll
bird,
see
a
you later.
duck, he'd be gone. See ya. He wouldn't even
Oh
think
my
twice
God,
about it.
you guys, I have something in my crawl space. I don't know what the hell it is, but it keeps scratching like it wants to come out.
That's
Every
creepy.
That is
Squirrel or
really
raccoon?
creepy. No way.
And I have a piece of board that's in front of the crawl space, but when they put the patio in, I'm like, I gotta have a guy come out and take it out because I
Have
can't.
somebody come live trap it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't remove the board. The board that's in there because the guy who put the patio left the board. I'm like, you're such an idiot.
Did you guys see that one TikTok where that mom, they had a dead animal underneath their crawl, and the mom paid the little boy, I think like $50 to go underneath and get the, it was like a dead possum.
No.
And they TikToked it. It was hysterical.
And I have no idea how an animal got in there because that crawl space cover has been on my house since I moved. Since I moved here. Come on, let's go, Bells. Let's go. Come on.
Thank you for sharing the live, Connie.
Missy.
I'm trying to move boxes so everybody gets their spotlight. I
my
wanted
God.
to see this morning when I was live earlier, Fraser. We were talking about the proper enclosures, and I was like, I don't have the proper enclosure for a wolf dog. I'm very lucky that I have low contents. Fraser has the proper
Dog people.
enclosure.
Yeah, it's good that they don't try to escape for sure, especially because they got so much
Harley.
husky in them too, and they always want to go.
We'll go check on
Huskies
Harley,
wanna
girl.
run.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing the live, Marshmallow. You will always and forever be Marshmallow.
You want to know this? Look at. I swear to God, this last storm that came through. Look at my ground. All this stuff from this stupid tree. Hey, stop
A whole bunch of
barking.
people.
I was so confused. I'm looking at the big screen thinking that was Connie, and I'm like, when did Connie get kids?
I moved
Is
it.
that the dog having puppies?
Yeah, this is my mama.
That's
She's
Harley.
having puppies?
Not yet. We're waiting.
She's cute.
Is this her first litter?
Yep, first litter for her.
Oh, first litter.
She's just relaxing.
Oh, good girl. How many do they say?
Between 4 to 6. I think there's 5.
Oh my God, that's
She
awesome.
posted a video. Y'all can go look and see with the x-ray. I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to count the spines, but
I
I
know.
was
I was
like,
trying to count too, and I'm like,
I know there was like a big, like right here. You can tell there's like a ton of puppies all bunched
oh
up
yeah,
right here.
that's where you
Oh,
saw a
well,
lot of
that's
them.
awesome.
So,
So I know. Okay, the male that you have is her brother, right?
right.
Okay. Okay.
see, I didn't know that till the other day. I thought that Higgins was the dad, and then you had said the dad was in a different state. I'm like, I'm so lost.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. Yeah, no, they're
Not
litter
yet,
mates.
Trish.
So, no, not yet, Titan. She was up all night digging
I
last
think there's
night.
6. I'm
She's
looking at
just
the
relaxing.
video. I'm
Oh,
counting 6 spines.
Jamie
I-
Trapper says, hi.
Hi, Trapper. Thank you. Not yet, Titan.
So you
She's
guys.
just real mellow.
I think Titan's at work, so she can't come in.
So this is the cover
Hang on. I'll make you big.
that
Hang on.
I
Counted
was
6
telling you about.
You
spines,
can have
Remy.
6.
That's on my
Oh.
crawl space. I cannot remove that.
Hang on. I made you big again. Wait, show
I
me
cannot
again.
remove this.
Why
Oh,
not?
how did something get in there?
That's
Cover
wood,
right here.
isn't it?
This is the crawl space cover. Which
If it's any kind of vermin like
Why
a
can't you
squirrel or
remove
a
it,
mouse or
Connie?
something,
it
Connie,
is
they can
wood
get
because
they can
see
get
the
in
cement
through.
patio?
Yeah, I would just take an axe to it.
I gotta have a guy. I gotta have one of my male friends come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a male friend come and take it, remove it, and that way I don't have to worry about it because I don't know what's in there. There's no other way because I walked around the house. There's no other way for an animal to come in there. And every night I'm laying in bed and I just hear. I'm like, where the
Nice,
fuck is that
Titan.
coming from?
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
probably
looking at my
like field
dogs.
mice or something.
Trapper, we're not keeping any of the puppies. So I don't name them. We're gonna call them whatever color collar we put on them
So you're
because we
not gonna
try
keep
not
one
to
of
get
them off the
attached
first
to
floor?
them.
I was
Hi,
going to say,
Riska.
I started to type in your chat the other day. You want to place bets on if she keeps one or not?
No, we definitely. Yeah, you are crazy. I already have Harley. When Harley goes in heat, it is a nightmare. Like my world is turned upside down trying to keep Higgins away from her, and I can't even fathom having 2 females to keep away from that boy. Nope.
Yeah.
I was
No,
just
that
going to
wouldn't
tell
be
you,
good.
Ty said he was going to go live later, but look who just got here.
Oh, Ty did?
Yeah, he said he was in my live when I was
What's
live
up?
earlier, and he said he was going to go live this afternoon.
I literally
Let's
just got in the house. Like,
Teasy, let's see your babies. Teasy's got how many puppies you got, Teasy?
I was, but you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Teasy needs to find some homes for his puppies.
If are you on Facebook, TZ?
You haven't found any homes yet?
Nope, not yet.
I need to find him, but if I shared it, wouldn't do any good because I'm in Tennessee and he's in South Carolina.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I would
on that.
definitely
Hold on one
share
second.
the.
Speaking of that,
Yeah, but
Bella,
there's puppy transporters.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rescues that will come pick them up.
That's what I want to do when I retire is transport
hold
dogs
on.
across the
Oh my
country.
God.
Bex, will you make Teasy bigger?
Oh yeah,
Give me,
My
sorry.
problem with
Baby.
that,
give me 1
Bridget,
second.
is I'll keep every dog. I would keep every dog.
I know. It's
Oh,
like
look, another barefoot
willpower.
person.
It's like it's not gonna happen. Val, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh?
You might be naming him Coda. I love the name Coda.
Puppies?
Look at all the dogs. I
Thank
love
you,
it.
Jimmy.
How you
My
doing?
favorite dog ever.
How you doing? Oh, okay, my hug. Can I have my daily just a hug? Thank
I'm
you. I
not.
want
Thank
my
you,
daily-
Remy. I'm not too
you.
much worried about that. I wanted just us to hang out and chat and talk about creating or our dogs. And you're in Knoxville, yeah.
but
I'm
you got that video rolling, so let's work it.
Have a good day.
okay.
Last one before
You
we
know
wrap.
better than I do.
No, I don't know anything anymore. I'm flying blind lately. I have no idea what the hell
Yeah,
I'm doing.
there are lots of puppy transport people that will take puppies wherever you need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
There's
girlfriend.
Ty, you gotta
even,
turn your camera on and you're muted.
There's even a guy that
He said, let's see. He
flies
said,
a
hang
plane.
on. So who do
Yeah,
y'all
he
want to
said,
see?
hang on a second.
Who do y'all
My
want to see
girlfriend-
then?
My girlfriend just got a German Shepherd puppy. They were dogs that were transported up here from Texas.
Yep.
Riska.
There's some awesome puppy transporters.
Oh yeah.
Me too,
No.
Titan.
Finn's not doing anything. Put someone else in the big box.
Well,
Come here. Where you going?
You
What
too,
doing?
Titan. Make that money, girl, for vacation. Make it.
Have a good time.
Oh yeah, she leaves
Have
on
a good day,
vacation this
Titan.
weekend.
Enjoy your last day.
Yeah, my hubby's last day too today.
Oh, hey,
Last day, and then he's on vacation for a week.
it's my last day till I go back to work on Tuesday. We got Monday off. I
Oh,
work
yeah.
next week. I work all next week, and then I'm off. I start vacation on the 3rd, and I don't go back to work until the 11th.
I
Nice.
didn't know Monday was a holiday. So y'all know when I had to jump off a little while ago, they messed up the timesheets, and they were like, it's like, what did I mess up? And they said nothing. We forgot to send you a couple of the guys' time, so I had to go in and redo some payroll. And I was like, well, we have a problem. They're not going to get
Oh,
paid till
Teasy's
Tuesday
back.
because I
Oh,
didn't know
look at
that
those babies.
I didn't know that Monday was a holiday.
Oh
Come on,
my
Bo.
gosh,
Teasy
Teasy,
got some
they're
new
so
slides.
cute.
Look at there.
Can y'all not?
We had to pick on you. We
You
love you.
have
Oh Lord. Good God, dang. Come on.
They're gonna eat you up.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking. Ow. Hold on. Who are you barking at?
So
Ouch.
cute.
Look
Yeah,
at
look what
them.
they are. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
I
they've
mean, y'all
got
could.
their personalities now.
Are their ears
all
better,
right.
Ty?
I'll look
Oh
at
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Thank you,
they
Jay.
are.
Good. That
Why
stuff
are
you
you
got
barking at?
worked.
Why are you barking at me? Why are you barking at me?
Because that's what they do.
I don't
Puppies
know.
bark. What are you talking about?
No, she's cussing me out. I don't like that.
Are those pitties?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I miss
She's
my
cussing,
pitty.
And then
she's
look at this
cussing
one.
you out. Hey, I'll send you mine. I'll
Bella
send you my
said,
kitty.
I'm going to get up here
I
with
had
these
a red-nosed
to
pitty,
me.
and she was a
That's
couch
exactly
potato. I
what she
miss her.
does. She does it so they can't get to her.
Bella said, I'm done. No, they could eat hard food. I'm done with these
No,
children.
they be still be trying to get off of. They be still trying to drink off of her, and
I'm
she
sure.
bark at them.
Yeah, she's up there hiding, isn't she? I don't know
She's
how to
like,
say that. Ivy, the Malaciraptor. I'm really
Oh
not
my
good with
gosh,
names.
Teasy, they're so cute.
I
Yeah,
love
you
the
can.
tan one, Ty. Adorable.
It's a boy.
See, and you know what? The grays. Everybody wants gray
Oh, she's probably
pits.
starting to wean them
Yeah,
off.
the grays look beautiful too. It's
They
like a silver gray.
are.
Hi,
Teasy,
I
you
can tell.
gotta
Jess.
send me. You gotta send me some pictures so that I can post
You
some
can.
of them for
I can tell
you.
you which one. I can tell you which one is my favorite out of all of them.
The Taz.
No, this one right here.
Look how
That one.
sassy she. Look at the blue
I'm
eyes.
so
Yep.
blue.
Come on.
That's
I love
Come on.
the I love
crazy.
the blue. I
Yeah,
love the
Teasy,
Oh,
get
pinky
some
blue with
pictures
white
and I'll
patches.
post them on my Facebook page.
okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get. Give me 1 second. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
let
have a. I
somebody.
kind of figured you
Ow.
had a Mal because the Malaciraptor. I figured that was why.
Oh God. God bless you. Whoever got a Maloraptor.
Yeah. Blue
My
is a type
daughter.
God.
of gray. Yeah, blue pit.
Yes, they do Holland Blue. Yep.
What are you
Yeah.
doing,
Let's say
Doodles?
God bless you. Ouch. Can y'all Taz?
The blues are very popular. Actually,
That's what I
Ross
said.
said.
Those blues, Teasy, we can find home for those blues
I got my
in a hot second.
donut. Thank you,
Oh my
Jess.
God, they're so
The,
cute.
the who Trapper is not a service dog. The beige is the blue pits can either come in the regular blue or the beige color that you see right there. But they
So
got
pretty.
blue
The beige
markings.
one's adorable. Beige one is adorable. I'm sure they get in arguments.
The
Oh, the
dad
beige,
is
That,
blue,
the
right?
beige
look
one
at
has
that
blue
Yeah,
tan
eyes.
one
I can
with
tell
the
you.
blue eyes.
All right, I can tell you exactly which ones be starting the most fights out of when it's feeding time. I can tell you exactly which one it is. It's that one right. It's that one right here, the yellow one. And then it's this one right here. This one right here.
Aw, they're so
Oh,
pretty,
and then
Teasy.
this is the one. This is the one that be attacking people. This is the one I be telling y'all attacking people.
What are
Listen,
you doing to them? They want to hug you.
I know, they just
No,
want to,
she
they're
wants to
like,
bite
hey,
me.
I
That's what
want
it
to.
is. That's what the problem is.
He
She wants
wants
to bite me.
love.
bite his ankles. Bite his toes. Bite the
I'm
She's all.
ankle
surprised they're
toes.
not going
Oh
after your
my
toes.
God, Teasy, they're
Y'all,
beautiful.
y'all gonna get them worked up.
Make
And
sure
y'all,
you do at least an hour or so here and there, 3 to 4 times a day to do some socialization.
Yep.
yeah, I've been trying to like make sure that I pick them up and stuff like that and everything because one of them is not used to it. And they'll- why do you try to bite me, Taz? I'm trying to be nice and like promote, and you trying to bite me right now.
Hey guys, I gotta go and grab some lunch. I'm starving.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Connie.
Bye,
Later. Love
Connie.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
Connie.
Bye.
Come on. Come on.
Now let's go in the house, guys.
Look at this dog. Look at this. Just look at this dog.
Aww,
She's
there's Bella.
she's
She's
sick.
so
She's sick.
cute.
She's sick of me.
She's like, these babies, I'm telling you, are driving me nuts.
If I no, I promise you, if I put one up there, she's gonna walk away from it.
Yep. Yeah, because they're probably going to try and still nurse off of her. Do you know it's
No,
easy to do? TZ, get one of your t-shirts and tie a t-shirt around her.
I've been. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, then they can't get at her nipples and she'll
How about
dry up.
this? Is if
Oh, I didn't know that, which I've never had puppies and
That's
I'm not
really smart.
crazy.
Yeah,
I've
you
That's a
just
never,
great
literally
idea.
put a t-shirt on their head and put it over their bellies and tie it up.
I've
Oh,
never,
wow.
I've
Thank
never heard of
you for
that.
the follow, Vic Alvarado.
But yeah, she.
Alvarado.
But most of the time, if they ever try to drink off of her, she'll just like kick them off,
Yeah, she'll correct them. But
or
that
she'll
that will
growl.
save her nipples from getting bit up and stuff by those little velociraptor teeth.
Dagger teeth.
Yep.
Oh, and
Come
then
on.
if she dries up, will they try to stop? See, I don't know. I've never had puppies.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she'll probably start correcting them and stuff, you know. But if they
Usually,
can't get
what
to them,
happens
they'll
is
leave her
if
alone.
usually
Okay.
the mom gets
And I figure,
taken
you know,
away, so then the mom's not in the same area.
Yep.
most of the time, like especially when I like try to feed them and everything, they like to take her food, so I have to take her. I have to let her out and then feed the puppies in the kennel and
Yeah, that's the
feed her
smart way to
outside.
do it. Then you don't start food
Food aggression.
aggression.
Yeah, but I say because
Um,
one of the puppies already has it.
I
they
would
won't
start
drive it.
feeding
They
that
won't come
puppy
with a
by
nip.
itself. I would start separating them all.
That's what I do. I let her and the other one out, and then I let them eat, and then I feed the other ones in the here.
Yep. Nice job. You're doing good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's
Hey, Trapper,
it's
I haven't been live in forever, but make sure you follow
correct.
everybody here. I know Higgins and Harley goes live a lot, and Lord of Leaping goes live a lot. I haven't even seen Bear and Riska
So
or
still,
Frazier in a while.
so still no
No,
puppies.
we haven't been on in a
No, not
while.
yet. She's like she keeps digging, and
I
she's just sleeping.
I was about to say I was gonna text you, but I had to. I was out all morning, so I didn't
But
get a chance.
we slept all night. The girls slept back here with her. And
Come on,
we pretty much
come
slept
on.
all night.
Oh, you were. No, I haven't been paying attention to the taps, Remy.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting ghosted. That's why I put test in there. All right, chat, we're
Um,
almost at 20K. Help Remy get there. Remy's fingers are getting really freaking tired.
you know what's
Oh,
weird? It shows me 12.2.
yeah, but I say it shows me
Yeah, me too.
12.2.
12.2.
No,
That's what I
that's what it
see.
shows on that screen,
So
but here's
it's
Remy's. Can you
it's
guys see
Gone.
Remy's number? Wait a minute, where is it?
Pits are good with kids. Yes.
I can't see it.
Yeah,
You have to
they
social. You got to socialize dogs. Socialize.
Remy's is saying 17.9.
So what's it like owning a wolf dog? We have a question. I don't know if they're asking me or Frazier.
Oh,
Oh, that was
it's
with
like
the wolf dog.
it's like owning a mini wolf.
No,
it's chaotic.
mine
This
are
It's
good
not
because
for the
mine are
weak.
very low content. So I
Yeah,
can't.
not
Mine
for the
don't
weak.
really have a whole
Exactly.
lot of wolf characteristics. They
It's
have
not
a
a first
some.
time dog.
Yeah,
Definitely
No,
but I
not.
say
definitely not.
I
Nope.
would
Definitely not.
I
I
would
was
have a
one of the
hard.
dumb ones that was like, "Oh, let's get a wolf dog."
That's like me having a Malinois as my first dog. No,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
Nope.
smart either.
Are
absolutely
they
not.
good with
Yeah.
kids? Mine have never been
Any of the
around
popular
kids.
breeds really aren't really good first
Frazier,
dogs.
can you answer
Huskies.
that?
I
Um,
wouldn't.
maybe
I wouldn't recommend wolf dogs for kids.
Are you getting a wolf dog? Are they legal in your area?
You hold on. You said you got to have like papers and stuff to get them, right?
No,
Mm.
no.
Your
No.
it
local
depends
Native
on where you
American, I
are.
suggest Googling it and seeing what
It
the
just
breed
depends on the
requires and what
location of where
if
you
it
live.
matches your
Bro,
lifestyle.
Taz,
They're
move.
not legal everywhere, so you have to make sure of that first.
I'm about to say, yeah, Bella is like totally sick of these dogs. Like, cause look how
Wolf
she's
dogs are legal in Arizona. Okay.
I would definitely
Jesus.
Google and read articles on what it's really
Come
like
on,
And
to own and
also
raise
come
them.
make
on.
sure, hey, your local Native American, also make sure that just because they're legal within the state I live in, but they're not legal in every county. So
They're
check that too.
kind of technically not that legal. There is some people that do have them here because I do live in Arizona and I worked at animal control for 6 years. They're you can't license them because of their they're different anatomy. You can't give them a rabies vaccine, so you can't license them. Dogs have to be licensed in Arizona.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, about to say I did not know that. What
I
part of
give
Arizona?
mine, we give ours the rabies vaccine. I don't know.
Yeah,
What,
Frazier gets rabies as well.
I guess you
what
can
part of?
get the rabies, but
Right.
because of, I don't know, something with their anatomy, it doesn't really it
I had
doesn't
read that
affect
too. It
them
doesn't.
like what
It
it
doesn't
does to a dog.
protect them like it does regular dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
I've heard that, but you
Well,
have to
there's no
have the
studies
shots.
that have been done to figure it out. That's what the problem is. There's no money to get the studies done, but that doesn't mean it doesn't affect them the same way. It hasn't even
So,
been tested.
And
I
so
would just
Beck.
say the proper enclosure. You need a proper enclosure for depending. Well, like me, I don't have a proper enclosure, but mine are very low. So, depending on the percentage, I would make sure you have definitely a fenced-in yard. Most definitely,
Yeah, definitely.
a
Beck.
fenced-in yard would be number
I
one.
can show what we have, the
Yeah,
setup we have if you
I'll
want.
make you. Yeah.
So we have 6 foot fence. A lot of times, if you have higher content wolf dogs, you'll have lean-ins at
Huh?
the top as well. But
Still at
then
grandma's house.
we also have
Yeah. Yeah.
Frazier, do
chicken
those
wire on
rolling
the
ones
bottom
work
Huh? No,
for
I'm on
dig.
TikTok.
on the
Yeah.
top? Have you ever seen the one with the roll? It's a pipe that sits inside
I
a
don't get
pipe
on it
and
like
it
that.
rolls when
Yeah.
you land on it.
Yeah, but I say I get on there. I've been posting the dogs and
So
stuff.
those are the dig guards. It's chicken wire and it's just 90-degree angled at the bottom so that
I have
they
some of
can't dig
that.
out.
Yeah, I do have some of that on ours.
Because
One
this,
particular
oh, you
spot they were digging.
can't
Did
see
you?
it
Hey,
anymore, but this hole right here is as big as my hand, and Frazier got out that hole.
Holy
So,
So
cow.
that's
so,
why we,
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I had
oh,
chicken wire, and they ate right through the chicken wire. So I was like, yeah, we have to
so,
do that.
so guys, I got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
So, do y'all remember how I told y'all that Bella kept getting out of her kennel, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I woke up this morning. My granddad called me and he was like, you know your dog is out again. And I was like, how did she get out this time? So like the way that I have this kennel set up, right? We try to put a tarp on top of it. We try to put like a net, like a trampoline net kind of thing on top of it, and she still manages to get out.
Oh wow.
So all right, so I'm about to turn it up, but
escape
then we
artist.
had like, do y'all remember when I told you we had that bad storm and it messed up like the tent, right?
Yeah.
So the part of the tent is still in there. I just can't get it, like the wire and stuff in there. So it's just basically like like the little legs part of the tent, not the whole net, like the whole top part. So if she climbs it and jumps on there and then she squeezes herself out.
Wow.
I
Yes.
would get some like hardware cloth or chicken wire and attach that on top of it.
No. I told my granddad I was gonna get barbed wire on and then put it and we was gonna call it Palcatraz.
Pocket grass.
That's cute.
Yeah,
Um,
Ty, that's what they use for the lean-ins. They like lean in, and then there's like barbed wire on the top of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but I really wasn't gonna get no barbed wire, but I was gonna get something that's gonna keep her in there. But we said
Yeah.
we're supposed to work on it today after he gets off work. And
hey,
I gotta move.
we Lord of Leaping had asked Frazier about the pipe around the top, like on the lean guard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
And,
think you heard her when she was asking that.
No, I didn't hear.
and Fraser, what size kennel do you have?
It's no big deal, Bex.
So these kennels here are actually for the daycare, but most of them. This one's not. But the doors are always left open. But the outside ones are like 6 by 12, I think.
I'm about to say because the one I have right now that Bella and them are in is a 8 foot by 10 by 10,
Oh, nice.
but she still jumps on it like it's easy.
Your local Native American was asking. See, I'm not a good because I can't really answer the question. They were asking, were wolf dogs good with other dogs?
It
That's
depends.
a better question for Fraser because she has a daycare too.
If they're raised with other dogs, Frazier's fine, and we have doggy dogs, and he's
So,
fine with them. We've had him since he was 11 or 12 weeks old, so he grew up with them. Um, but
but
I would never take him to like a dog park or anything like that. No.
I wouldn't take my dog to a dog park, and my dogs are dog social.
I
I
was about to say
see
I went.
12.4, Remy.
I was about to say when I with my dogs, the only one I actually really worry about messing with other dogs is Blue, which is this one right here, is because he's not really as friendly, especially with male dogs. He tends to like be aggressive, but like
Well,
with
Hmm.
the females, I'm not worried about him.
that's your stud dog, though, right, TZ?
That yeah, it's an accidental stud dog.
Yeah, most stud dogs don't get well along with other dogs. They're stud dog. You know what I mean? Their demeanor is more dominant.
Yeah, but I say he's very dominant, like with food and everything. Like
Yep.
you can't like food. You put food down, if he sees the other dogs, he'll start growling and stuff like that. I'm surprised if I like when I'm doing like a feeding live or whatever. I'm surprised y'all don't hear him when he growls, because he growls like super loud and he shows all his teeth and everything at the other dog. But the
Yeah.
other
Well,
dogs don't do it. The other dogs don't do it.
See, Higgins, if Harley walks up to Higgins, he'll show his teeth and he'll growl at her. He'll protect his food. But if I was to walk up to him, he doesn't bat an eyelash.
Yeah, that's how he is with me. If I walk up, like if another dog walks up to him or they try to, he'll growl like real loud and bark and everything.
Yeah,
But if I can walk right up to the bowl and take it from him, he won't do anything.
because he's asserting dominance. That's typical for a stud dog. That doesn't
Yeah, but,
surprise me at all.
yeah, but I say he won't do anything. I can
Well,
pick
then
it
what's
up
the
like
asshole's reason for doing it? He's soulless and he's a lowrider, and he does it to me.
Hey, I need to ask Fraser one more question. This local
sure.
Native American is asked about how they said how much fence. I probably think they mean how high of a fence would you recommend for a high content wolf dog?
the higher the better.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
saying at
At
least. I was
least
thinking at
6 feet
least
with
7.
lean-ins, but 8 feet at least. Yeah, without lean-ins.
Okay.
I about to say if I could afford it, I would have went on the fence I got.
They're asking some really good questions, so
Yeah, very
I'm
good
not trying to
questions.
interrupt y'all with your conversation, but
No,
they're
you're
asking some
fine.
really good. You know,
Bob
and how
Capper.
important it is to keep the wolf dogs safe. So,
Definitely.
Come here. Come here.
bye, Trapper. Look, I got on my iPad on my backup, and it shows me 12.8 likes.
I see
I sent you a
12.8 too.
screenshot. Go look at. I've been tapping my wrist hurts. That's all I've been
Well,
doing.
do you
Tapping
remember
on it.
last night in yours? It showed me 20, and y'all were saying 17. And Reese sent me a screenshot, and I sent y'all a screenshot. But when I came back, I said I was going to bed, and then I came back. It wasn't at 20K. It was so weird.
I
Right,
see
you know what? I'm
12.8
gonna go out
too.
and I'm gonna come back. Let me see what
Yeah,
happens.
I see 12.8.
Maybe
I'm gonna be
she's
pissed.
meaning.
Yeah, I see
My freaking
12.8 as
wrist
well.
hurts.
I know that's how mine was last night. I was trying to get her to 20K so I could go to bed, and I'm like, yes,
Jesus
20K.
Christ.
And they were like,
12.9. This is bullshit. I've been tapping my heart out, TikTok.
that's exactly what happened to me last night. I left and I came back, and it didn't say 20K. I was like, oh
I was
my
so excited. I'm like, tapped 20,000 times. Woo, go me.
My finger
Bullshit,
would have fell
TikTok.
off if that. Blue,
What is that?
Blue, sit.
I sent TZ some roses.
Oh, I
Thank
was like,
you.
what is this ding, ding, ding noise? Okay, I thought
Thank
something was
you.
going on with my phone.
You're welcome.
You see,
gotta
Well,
send TZ some love.
this dog is a baby, bro.
Oh my gosh, so
Beautiful.
cute.
Yes, you getting your camera debut. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's beautiful, TZ.
Yeah. Sit.
Is that the sire of your babies?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
I'm about to say he's like 100 and something pounds.
Oh,
Get me some pictures of those babies. We will get them homes for sure.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take one out.
are you going to take one out? I'll make you big again.
Yeah, let's say I'll take one out. Hold on. I'm gonna put my phone down on the little board right quick.
Okay, Connie.
Really? I really just caught on what you said.
I don't know if everybody knows that joke.
Just
and
register with me as well.
stupid me is looking in the chat for a comment I missed.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there like, what?
See
I was sitting there like, what are you talking about? Then I was like, oh wait, you're funny.
Because y'all know Connie will be like, I got to put y'all down.
Right.
Come on. Ouch.
I
Well,
gotta go.
give your hand a break, Lord of Leaping.
I gotta go plug you in. My battery's gonna
It's the
die.
Remalicious, okay? Remalicious is doing it.
Remalicious. Okay, Remalicious. Just take a break. He just
No,
put
she'll
you in a
put me
pocket.
dead down in the basement if I stop.
The dungeon. I love it that Dustin said it was the dungeon. That was even.
I could have kicked him in the balls.
He just put you in a
I was like, you
pocket.
son of a bitch, these people actually believe it, Dustin. Don't say that shit. I have a crazy Cocker Spaniel that's just completely, he's on crack all the time. I can't bring him on these lives because I'm afraid he'll jump off the back deck. So I joke around, I say he's locked in my basement, and people actually believe I have him locked in the basement.
That's hilarious.
She doesn't even have a basement, is what's even better.
Yeah, I live in a split level, so the
Can y'all
basement's
see
like
it?
a living floor.
Oh, hang on. Let me make you big. Hang on. Oh.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Teasy.
Come on. Can you be like,
Look how
I'm
sweet.
so happy.
why are you shaking?
Oh.
You was just all jumpy around there.
How many
I
weeks
remember
are
the
they now,
first time I
Teasy?
saw you live, you had Bella sitting in your lap like that in that same spot. She
This
wasn't
is
even pregnant or nothing.
yeah. She was mean. Hold on.
How old is Bella then? Like 2?
How
Oh,
beautiful they
she older than
are.
that because I had her about 2 years now.
Yeah, Teasy, those puppies I would be gone in a hot second.
She not this one.
Oh my
I like this one. This is my
You're going
favorite
to
one.
keep that one, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to.
I just want to tickle that chin.
Pops.
Are you
I'm
going to
gonna
be
do the
able to
belly
get
rubs.
Bella fixed, Ty?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I probably just make sure she's separated from them from now on.
Okay.
You ever say I don't know?
Put a chastity belt on her.
Yeah.
No, I told my stepdad I was gonna put a band around blue my male nut. He
He's gonna
started
back up.
And
he started laughing. He was like, "You ain't gonna do that to my dog." And I said, I said, "You'll know something when he ain't got nothing just hanging out." And he thought I was playing, but I was so serious.
Wait, did you say you're gonna put rubber bands around him like the farmers do?
yeah,
Yep.
banned him.
Damn, they're gonna shrivel up like raisins.
Yep,
Drop right
I
shrivel
hope
off.
so.
up and fall off.
I hope
Does that
so.
hurt them when you do that?
No, not really.
No, it's just a constant pressure.
Yeah, but I
That's
say
how
just
we.
gonna.
That's how we do the tails.
Yeah, but I say if there's nothing there,
We
I about
ban
to
the
say
tails
Bella.
on the puppies. Couple
Oh,
days
yeah,
old.
I didn't know that.
I thought they cut
Look at
them.
Some
no,
do.
they
Some do
don't.
cut them. You get a better end on them when you band them though, but not a lot of people know how to band them.
Yeah, but I say it's easy. You can watch YouTube videos on how to do that. It's easy.
You just have to make sure you get it in between the
At the right, like right.
in between the knuckle.
People come into the live and rag on me because Remy's docked. I didn't dock him. I got him docked, and I just tell people I bought the tail and we docked it, and it's a rite of passage when you get a Cocker Spaniel, then you eat it like a placenta.
I get you wouldn't even believe the comments I get about the ears and the tails. I love it though.
Oh my God.
You got to make up outrageous things, and some people actually believe me. And I'm like, are you people morons? No, I don't eat my dog, but you're asking me
the
stupid
amount of
questions.
disinformation out there is ridiculous.
You should see me and her live when like the people be
I
asking
know.
questions like that. I'd be like, bro, like, dude, y'all gonna have to stop asking these stupid
Wasn't it
questions.
yesterday or the day before Jamie was live and somebody came in and said, "Don't hurt your dog," or "Don't." I was what?
I was petting her and somebody said, "Why are you hurting your dog?"
Excuse me?
Bro,
It's ridiculous.
the funny thing is, she had to tell me to behave when the person said that.
Yeah,
you know what works for the
behave.
trolls too? If they keep up with it, say, "Oh, does mommy not give you any attention?"
Oh, look at
That
Higgins
usually
over here.
shuts them down.
He is whining.
Attention from us.
They commented it more than once.
What
So
side?
after the third time they said it, I said, dude, I said, what are you trying to get at?
I'll let Harley out first.
And then he didn't
Careful.
respond.
Oh, look
Look
at her
at that
waddle like
baby
a duck.
mama.
I'm gonna let her out.
She's waddling worse than she
Oh,
was
she's
2
big
days
time
ago.
waddling.
Look at
I
that
said she was
belly.
waddling.
She wasn't
She was
waddling that
waddling like
bad 2 days ago. She wasn't.
she
Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
she
baby.
she was waddling like Bella the day before she gave birth.
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
she's
what,
big time waddling.
I don't think I follow but just a couple of 2 or 3 Adobe
Come
accounts,
here.
but I'm gonna tell you what, Higgins and
I
Harley
thought
are that I don't even know there's
Aw,
a
thank
word.
you.
Spectacular. Their coats. God,
That's their food.
I
I got.
think Dobies are sexy dogs.
they
I
Yeah,
are.
they're
thought
like the.
They are
Bella,
That's
so
how
sexy.
That's why I love them. They're like the Cadillacs.
They
Yeah,
are.
the shiny coat, the
Heel.
look on their face. They hold themselves with dignity. Then you got like the bass hole and the mutts that are just like Joe Schlo.
Bass hole.
the bass hole. I feel like you talking about my dog.
Harley, come here.
No, we call Finn a bass hole because he's a golden retriever on a basset hound chassis.
Oh God,
Ooh,
Higgins is
what
just
kind of
whining
mix is that?
for him.
He's a golden Ed. He's a designer breed, darling. He's a designer breed. I'm going to take over the market. We're getting rid of the
The
golden doodles.
designer
We're going to
dogs are
do
the ones
we're
with
going to
the
do
most
golden
No,
Eds.
attitude. It's
I love how
hysterical.
she changes her accent to like a southern. He's a designer breed.
She's pooping
no,
again.
that was a
I'm
yeah.
acting like
She
just call me Buffy. Listen, Buffy,
She's
Muffy. What the
cleaning
hell
her
is that?
bowels out, getting ready for these puppies. It's probably putting pressure on her.
and yo guys, I figured out what was bleeding on Nala. I figured out
What was
when I
it?
told you that it was her mouth. She has cut her mouth on something like inside of her gum.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't know what it was from. It had to be like from her food or something like that, or chewing on something, and it was bleeding.
Oh,
Like
poor
that, or
baby.
chewing on something, and it was bleeding.
Uh oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that, or
me.
chewing on
Crap.
something,
Hold on,
and it
hold
was
on, hold on.
bleeding.
I'm sorry.
Uh oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's me. Crap. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh,
Everybody
sex hit
mute and
me.
unmute real
No,
quick.
that's not me. I'm on Remy's account.
Everybody mute.
No, that's not me. I'm on Remy's account.
Everybody mute. Oh Lord.
That's not me. I'm on Remy's account.
There. Okay, it's fixed now.
I thought it was me because I'm on Remy's account checking your
Okay, it's
account where
fixed now.
your numbers are.
No, it's not
I
fixed.
thought it was me because I'm on Remy's account
Ooh,
checking your
you
account.
are a big girl,
No,
Harley.
it's not
I
fixed.
thought it was me because I'm on Remy's account checking your
Ooh, you are a big girl, Harley.
I thought it was me because I'm on Remy's account checking
I'm echoing.
Okay, what's happening? And what is up in my chat?
And don't even
Don't
ask who
even
you referring
ask.
to.
I use my dog for clout all the time. Why do you think I have so many followers?
Who are
I
you
get
referring
rich
to?
off my dog.
Who,
remember?
And then I breed him and I sell the puppies for a lot of money because he's a designer breed. I'm living the high life off my dog, sweetheart. You don't know what you're missing.
I was about to say
Sorry,
because
that's
yeah, I'm one of the people that I like who your dog is being annoying and they're skinny all of your dogs. Who?
Hey,
we're not
this
we're
Who
is
not
are
my
you
live.
talking
Don't start
to?
this in my live if you have a problem with somebody else. Please don't.
no,
Do not.
read the comments.
No, I'm not talking
All
about
right.
you. I'm talking to
That's
them. Please don't.
about
Oh,
getting up there.
No, I'm not talking about
All
you,
right.
Lord. No, 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 no.
it's a troll. It's just a troll. Oh, I guess mommy doesn't love her and she has to come into lives and get attention. It's okay, sweetie. We'll say a prayer for you.
It does.
Everybody, let's bow our heads and give.
Is it echoing again?
Everybody, let's bow our heads and give.
Is it echoing again?
Everybody, let's bow our heads and give.
Why do we keep echoing? What? Oh, what just happened?
H&H left for a second. I think the echo is coming from them.
I didn't want to say anything, but I thought so too.
Yeah, they're coming back, I'm sure.
Sorry, Bex. You know when trolls
There they
appear.
are.
Yeah,
It's
I think it
okay.
was me. I got a phone call, so I think my audio was messed up.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's
You know what they
definitely
said to do
better.
when you get a phone call, H&H? Before you answer it, mute your mic, and then you can answer it and then come back.
Blue,
I
blue,
didn't
silence.
answer it. That was weird. I wonder why it
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Here he go.
Higgins, leave
Charlie,
those chickens alone.
we're acting like children. I am a child.
He is so hyper right now. It's gonna rain again.
Hey, y'all about to see. Hey, y'all about to see my male dog in action.
Oh yeah.
Is that him barking?
Yeah. He doesn't
Sarah,
like
do whatever you
motorcycles.
want. You're
He
good,
doesn't
Sarah.
like
Take care of it if you need to.
He doesn't like motorcycles.
I got the
Oh
other one.
yeah, he means business.
Where's he? Hold on. How do I do this again?
Silent.
You have to. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, hey. It's just a motorcycle. Calm down. Whatever. He despises this motorcycle. I don't know why. He despises this thing.
Like,
You're acting
Don't.
like kids. Who's acting like kids, Charlie?
I don't know. I
The dogs?
wasn't sure what that comment was about.
I think it was about me and Ty, and that's when I said I was once.
Oh.
I'm a
I'm
baby
gonna say
goat.
I'm a child at heart, so it don't bother me.
You're a baby goat too, Ty. You and me are baby goats.
Good boy.
You ever say it don't bother me? Don't you dare.
I
Don't you
know.
dare.
You're back.
I'm
Well,
gonna go running
I never
at me
know
with
you
that.
left, Bear. It still says she's here.
it does.
That's
Yeah, but
weird.
say
I
it still
never.
says it's here.
He doesn't
you're
even have
still
his
in a
collar
box.
on.
Oh my God, that's weird. How do I get her out and back in then?
Here comes the
There
rain.
you
You have to
are.
Come on,
See
Eddie.
it?
You,
Come on,
you
Higgins.
have to click her name and then click
It's
the X in
coming.
the corner of it.
Higgins,
It
heel.
still says she's here. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna
Oh no, she's back
disconnect
on
her.
there.
Oh well, crap.
No, leave her alone. She's gonna beat your
No,
ass.
she just stayed in. She did stay in.
Out.
Okay.
Go on.
You confused us.
Look, you.
I really
I saved
technically
you from your brother. It's
left.
okay.
I just
It's
hooked my phone up to the
okay.
battery and then took the dogs out potty.
Bro, chill out. That's how the last fight started.
Yeah, Harley was ready to. Harley was.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I am the real Shady. Are you other record Shady?
Is that too loud? I can turn it off.
No, I love that song.
I'm Slim
I
Shady.
will be
love
right
Yes, I
back,
am the real
guys.
Shady.
Okay.
You can stay out here, Kim. You gotta guard the situation. Just guard it.
Yeah. What is that? Is that Bella or Addie?
That's Addie.
Tell Addie I'm still mad at her.
She can hear. She can hear you, TZ.
Oh well, Addie, I'm still mad at her. And I'll never
He's mad at Addie because Addie put a girly bow on Higgins.
She tried to change my big tough dog to a lap dog.
Yep.
I don't appreciate it.
Your son. Your son.
Yes, the first dog I ever claimed on my taxes.
See those puppies. There are some crazy puppies over on this side of her belly.
Thank you for the gift.
Yep, there it goes. They're still cooking,
Oh,
Addie.
look at that noise.
They're still cooking. What's up, Mama? You been?
I've got coconut, orange, pineapple, green
Hey
apple,
guys,
strawberry.
make me bigger real quick. I want to show y'all something. What is your obsession with this tree, bro?
Look at him jumping.
Oh my goodness.
That's a pit bull thing. I see so many pit bulls doing that. And then they grab it and then they swing their whole bodies around.
Those videos
There
are
was one that would,
hilarious.
and they do the huge circles as they're swinging. They are
Yes.
really
Yeah.
fun to watch.
So you should hang a like one of those the balls
We,
with
Like a
the
tether
handle
ball.
on it. Yeah, like a
we had one, but it was on the branch, and he picked it up. He snatched it off.
Oh
Yeah, come on.
How come my pit bull was broken? She didn't do anything all these other pits do. She was more
Cause
like a greyhound. She just sat on the couch.
come on,
Oh, wait.
bro. Do not. Why are you acting like this, bro? All right, this is how the
Titan
last. This
jumping
is how
in
the.
here while she's waiting for color to process. That's so
This is
awesome.
this is
Titan,
how
how
the
long does
last
that
fight
take to
started.
process?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Blue.
You go over here with your baby.
I see your babies move.
Okay.
I see your
When
babies move.
when was her supposed to do that?
Well, yesterday was 60 days, so
Oh,
wait a minute. No, Wednesday was 60 days from her first day of breeding.
How long are they pregnant for?
63.
So
Oh,
today is 63 days.
oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. So it
Exciting.
could definitely be today or tomorrow.
Yep.
You better call me too if she do.
You know I will. I
Yeah, and
promise
then
you.
somebody better be messaging me.
Yeah, if I say or message me.
Teasy will get the first text, and then he can
Yeah,
spread
and
the
let
news.
him. Yeah, you worry about her and let him reach out to me. That's why I was saying that yesterday or whatever day it was.
This is a big puppy. It's either a big puppy or a whole lot of puppies, but they were all up here before. Now they're all back here. So
Come
they're
here.
moving
So they're
down.
moving.
Yeah, they're moving down.
Hold on, guys.
Should we take bets on how many puppies?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
I
and
say
I
6.
still want to take bets on if she keeps one.
I think 5.
Who was it? Remy said you counted 6 spines. You
Yeah,
thought?
I went into her account when we were on the live and I counted 6.
So the one that maybe 6, and I don't know if they could be up this high. Like if you look at the X-ray, it looked like there was one all the way up here.
Huh.
Yeah,
And
well,
you
wait
can-
a minute. Let me
it
go back
looks
to
like it looks like spinal cord. That was my iffy one.
Wait, wait.
Oh, stepdad. That's why he muted. Okay, it's gonna be loud at the motorcycle, I guess.
1,
I couldn't tell.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, where the hell's the 6th one to go? I did
So
this 3
look up.
times.
So see, you can see like her intestines where it's full of poop.
Oh, wow.
Look up along there, and you can almost see like it looks like a spinal cord. So no, go to the right. Go to the right more. See right there. So like up at the top by her spine.
Yeah.
Up here?
Nope, the other side. So
Yeah, I can see it.
see up there where it almost looks like there's spinal cord up there.
Huh.
That's crazy.
Let me see.
So I don't know. Harley, leave it.
Well, I see the head and that wraps around. So that's 1. And there's 1 tucked up against it. That's 2. Then there's 1 down the bottom. 3, 4, 5. Where the hell? I swear I counted 6 because I did it 3 times. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
I think 5. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
definitely 5.
I told her it was gonna be 11, just like how they told me with Bella.
There's
11.
definitely not 11.
1,
No, because they told me that it looked like Bella was gonna have about 3. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, 9 puppies popped out.
Oh my gosh. That's a big surprise.
The vet
Bro, I
told
was
me 4.
Oh, this is
so-
what I was thinking. Here.
when I
1
when I
here,
told you,
1, 2 right underneath it, 2, 3 on the bottom here, 4, 5. There's 2 right underneath that play arrow. There's 2 spines, and then the one coming this way is 6.
6.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying right here.
my guess is still gonna be 11.
That's what I'm saying is 6.
Oh,
I'm still gonna
because-
say it's 11.
yeah, and that's what they said. They said there could be some overlapping. Thank you, Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
Healthy baby.
Still exciting.
Oh.
5 or 6.
Hey,
Yeah, and you know what? I'm happy with the small litter, with it being my
I'm about to
first
say,
litter
whenever-
of whelping.
as soon as she go into labor, text me. I don't care what time it is.
I promise you I will. I promise you with all my heart and soul, you will be the first one that knows.
TC,
Okay.
you need to send me your Facebook profile, something so I can find you.
Yeah,
Where you can
same
message
thing,
me.
TZ.
Okay, I will. All right. after I get off of here, I'm gonna take some more of the pictures and then I'm gonna text y'all or I'm gonna.
Okay.
But dude, why are you digging up? I just cleaned that too, bro. Come on.
I really like
Because
it
I
when they
can.
move the screen and all the dogs get to be featured for a little bit. I love
I
that.
know. I
That's so
love that you
cute.
do that.
Thank you, Lord Leapin, for showing me how to
Dude,
do that.
I just cleaned
I
you, bro.
remember seeing last fall, not maybe it wasn't last fall. I remember seeing it in Halls and Jen when they would go live. They did it. And then when I started going live in the summer, I thought, well, let me figure out how to do this because I don't want to keep the camera on my dogs all the time and other people had their dogs on. So I was like, giving other people a spotlight.
Right.
You
I've
bet
never seen it until just lately here.
bet you want to know something? You want to know a fun fact? The first time I ever met Higgins and Harley on her, she was on live in the middle of it was like a blizzard outside, and Harley had knocked her on her butt.
Really?
That was the first time I ever met her on. I think.
Knocked me on my ass. I mean, my phone flipped up in the air and went all
All you heard was this.
No.
right
You
in
heard
the snow.
you heard her talking. She was like, "Yeah, okay," and then all of a sudden she was like, "Harley, no!" Boom, and then all of a sudden you see the phone on the ground, and all of a sudden like she had to knock her, up. And then she like, "Ow, what the word?" Like she was laying there on the ground. She laid on the ground for about a good.
Twice these dogs knocked me over during lives.
Oh boy.
No, I'm gonna go
Hi, German Shepherd
when
Furry.
I
That's a cute name, German Shepherd Furry.
It is.
okay. So I don't know the time difference between everybody, but I will be going live later on while I'm at my dad's house, so y'all can see some of her Bella other kids, because I
Okay.
know my dad has a daughter from Bella, so it'll be around 5 o'clock my time. So I don't know what time that is around y'all.
You're Eastern, so
Yeah.
okay.
Nope, I'm not
So,
working tonight.
so I'm about to say I'll be live. I'll go live on my time. Or
Yeah, I
once in a
only
Right.
while.
have
5
tonight off
o'clock.
You
and
know,
then I work 3 days.
That's 4
you
o'clock my time. Okay.
you want to know what's
And I'll
crazy?
be on the late night shift, guys. If you want to come to a shit show, come to my live about 10
I
o'clock.
want to know when you're going to bed, Lord Leapin. She ain't been to
I'm not
sleep.
going to, I might just take a little power nap, but I promised someone I'd go back on live tonight. So,
I've
I
got
gotta
Okay.
say
groceries
hey,
coming
I'm
in
doing
too.
anything to get my account moving again. So it means sitting
you
on
know,
a freaking live for
the
fucking
only
24 hours. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Thank you
the
for the follow, German
lives,
Shepherd. Follow everybody in the boxes. These are amazing accounts.
the
And
lives,
Titan.
and
Titan
like
can't come
2
in.
videos a day. I noticed. If you
I'm
keep
sorry,
up
what?
on your lives and then post about 2 videos a day, your page will keep they'll keep pumping
No,
people at your
I
page.
had some major drama on my page, and I think that's behind what's going on with my account.
Oh,
I, this
oh
page
my
actually got
God! Look at
this page
her.
actually got banned a couple of days ago.
What?
Yeah.
Why? What'd you do,
I don't
Tazy?
know. So let's just say there was a comment that was made on a post that one of my friends had posted, and they had said something about, let's just say my kind of people, if y'all know what I mean.
Oh,
And your account got banned because
So,
someone put that in your comments.
the, so they no, they commented on it. They commented on it. And then they called me
Um.
out my name. They called me out my name.
Well, look, Ty. Do you know
racist
you can
people. I
put
have no patience for it.
Ty? You need to go into your account settings. Who knows how to do it?
Automatically
I
filter the
do.
word.
Put
Yep.
me in the
Um.
big
Yeah.
box.
You need to put that word into your comments so it can't be typed.
Yeah,
That's
and then
wrong.
Say
so
Okay.
bye
then
bye.
so
Kids.
the crazy
Okay.
thing
Bye, Nicole.
Bye,
the crazy
guys.
thing the crazy thing is
Bye.
y'all know me. I'm a nice person. I don't bother anybody unless I get
You are one
bothered.
of the nicest people I know.
Yes, and you did not deserve that.
Nope,
That's
none of
bullcrap.
it.
No, sir.
That's
So
crazy.
when I
Thank you,
spazzed
German
out
Shepherd Furry.
when I spazzed out
Maddie,
in
look how she's
in
sitting.
the message or whatever, then that's when they reported it, and then next thing you know, I got like I think it was like a 15-minute ban.
Okay.
That's
Well, I
ridiculous.
suggest if you haven't already, put that word, any rendition of that word in your comments, in
Yep.
your
The person
settings,
no
so that they
the
can't
cra-
type it again.
the crazy thing is the person that actually did he ju- he or she jumps in my lives when I go live.
Well, at least you know who you can ban.
When I read,
Yep.
I know exactly who it is. I know who it is too.
Ooh, mamas.
Oh,
I got. Are you all right,
I
man?
need to get
You
on the
okay?
calendar and write down when she started. That way. How many weeks
Is
do I
that
got
Riska?
for this?
You have a whole
Is that my
month.
Oh,
dog?
It's
did she
not
finally
weeks.
start?
Bye,
You have a
Okay.
whole
Titan.
month.
Bye, Titan. Thank you, Lord, because I missed
Bye,
it.
Titan.
I didn't realize she
So,
only
Is
started,
them?
Dawn. Did she?
so Dawn, does she start officially?
No, not
Well,
yet.
everyone else,
But see, she's digging.
every dog thinks that she has.
She's starting to do lots
She's
of digging.
nesting.
She digs, she licks.
Yep, she's digging and digging and
Oh, if
digging.
Oh,
she's licking.
we might have a baby live. Let's stay on all day, Bex. We'll watch the babies be born.
No,
We'll
she
moderate
knows.
everything for H&H. We'll take
Now
care of the trolls.
she know I'll stay on live for it too.
Well, if she's licking, maybe she's keeping it clean.
No,
Oh, no,
she's digging.
she had a
No,
puppy.
we're talking about Riska. Riska is
Oh,
almost.
Yeah, Riska's digging and licking and
Think
Riska
she's
pregnant
fixing
too?
to. No,
no,
she's
no.
trying to have her first heat. We think. I think she might be in it if she's licking it.
I mean,
Oh,
because I can smell, I can smell it, but she hasn't had any dribbles.
I about to say, yeah, don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart
Yeah.
attack. No, don't scare me like that.
Dawn, it lasts for a whole month.
Who, don't, who, your,
Oh,
what,
Jesus Christ.
the heat? A heat cycle?
I
know.
don't. I've never had. My girls always eat my
That
about to
is
say,
flipping horrifying. A month of that crap? Oh,
Bella's only lasts like
Y'all.
2 weeks.
The
oh my
diapers that
gosh.
Dawn found were. Was it Dawn? Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
those diapers? Oh, they were adorable.
Have they come in yet?
No, huh?
I can never.
They're little skirts.
I can
Thank
never
you,
Harley
put Bella in a
Fraser.
diaper.
Harley doesn't ovulate until like day 19.
Really?
Yep. That's why we know why we missed her first breeding, because we bred her. You typically want to breed a female around like day 12, 13, 14. And we did that with her. But then we did progesterone testing this time around, and she didn't ovulate until day 19.
Huh.
So her heat cycles are super long.
Wow.
I pray for. Oh God.
Well, how old is Riska now? 8, 9, 10 months? How old?
10 months.
10 months.
Yeah.
So
our little baby's becoming a woman.
Yep.
I don't know how old Bella
She's
is. I
been,
can't give y'all an exact number. I don't know.
Hey, there's
she's
nothing
like
exciting
figuring
about
out.
becoming a woman. I'm going to tell you that.
But
No, there's not. There's
I
definitely
agree.
not nothing excited about becoming a woman.
I blame everything on Eve for making Adam eat the apple. This is all her fault.
Didn't you hear the sarcasm in my voice? I'm glad I got my pity. I didn't know any better, but I got her fixed way before she came into a heat cycle. If I had to do it over again, I would change things up. Thank you, Fraser.
Come on. Oh, I gotta figure out.
I mean,
And Finn, I really wish I would know.
energy. But I definitely notice, like, when we're in the house, that
Thank you,
when I come
Fraser.
home from work, I can sleep. Because she sleeps just as long as I sleep. She sleeps all day.
I cannot. I can't do that. I can't sleep all day, even though I really want to.
Sleep, what's that?
You hot? You got water? You got water in there? Come on, hold on. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yes?
You need to get that boy, Sarah. Oh my gosh. Yes, you need that little red boy. Oh my goodness.
What boy?
Sarah, there's another litter that is near. Oh my gosh, of huskies. Oh my gosh.
Go on your bed.
On your bed. Is the girl named Taylor?
On your
Is
bed.
the girl named Taylor that got her?
No, it's not. It's not Taylor's puppies.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who Taylor. Yeah.
Sit. You wave to everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Fraser's like, what boy? You
Wave
need
to everybody.
see this boy. He looks kind of like Hazel's coloring.
See,
Beck, she was talking about me in her live the other day. She said that every live I go to, I got somebody dog that I want to take.
You do.
That's not true.
Can you wait?
That's
Stop
not
it.
true.
Don't do
You
funny.
don't have
Can
one
you
in
wave?
every live that you love.
Wave.
No.
All right.
It's some that I want to take more than others, but I wouldn't stay.
Oh, okay.
That's it, Bex. That's the most excitement you're getting out of it, asshole.
Well, I saw him jumping. I was like, I gotta move.
I've been working on sit pretty with him. When I call it a bunny, and I can get him to stand like that. I can't get him to sit back on the back legs. What's going on with that?
That's tough to teach dogs.
I know. Let's see. In my
I'm
crew,
sorry.
Trying to think. What did you tell me? You said Hazel and Asher out of my crew.
I said Hazel and Ash out of yours. Riska out of
Riska,
Dawn. I
Sitka,
said Sitka, but I
Higgins.
know
I know
Connie.
you Higgins is your favorite, right?
I know Connie ain't gonna go for me taking Sitka.
Oh, you can
Oh
have him.
yeah.
He's crazy.
TZ threatens to come take Higgins all the time.
And I don't
I
know
keep
if you
telling
like.
him.
I don't know if you've ever even seen Remy, so I don't. You wouldn't be able to probably choose between them. You don't know,
Yeah,
so
I would say I don't know, but
And
I
Remy
know
is sleeping. I don't know how I got in that house and got out of the house without waking that
I
dog
know
up.
for a fact. I know for a fact Higgins would be mine.
I have
I
small
keep
dogs. I have
telling
little
him,
freaking.
come on. I keep telling him.
I told her I told her I'll trade. I told her I'll trade Bella for Higgins, and she told me she didn't want
I said that would be too
Ty,
crazy.
you're fired.
All right.
Sarah says you're
Breakfast
fired.
time. Hey.
it. I'm not fired. Fired from what? So don't
oh,
give me fire.
you didn't pick a favorite of Frazier's,
Bro,
Mosby or Trigg, or
I don't.
well, Frazier's got five to pick from.
I pick Frazier's. Well, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming. I know I can't have them all.
You
I
ate
wish.
that whole thing? You're a pig.
You
Nicole,
hungry?
Could you imagine him with Frazier?
I would.
That
I would probably cry.
you would, because Frazier.
Can you
I
tell
just
everybody
want to say,
tap? Tell everybody
I
tap the
would
screen.
love to
Say
get to
tap,
see
tap, tap, tap,
5 minutes of
tap,
that.
tap,
You'd
tap,
be
tap.
like, come get him, come get him.
Tap, tap,
Turn
tap,
the
tap, tap,
sucker
tap, tap,
on.
tap, 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 tap. Tell
Charlie,
everybody
don't
tap the
chew.
screen.
No, you
The
want to know? You
buckle.
want to know a dog? You want to know a dog could piss me off like the worst out of all the dogs I got? Bella.
What'd you say?
Bella's the
The
only one that could
worst out
piss
of
me
all
off
the
like that.
dogs you've got?
No, I said that could piss me off the worst. Is
Who?
is Bella?
Oh,
Bella.
I believe it.
Oh, why are you going to say something like that about Bella? That's just mean.
Cause
Because he
no,
loves her
she's
the
the escape
most.
artist. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Ty's grandma, Sarah. We always tease him and tell him we're going to call grandma because we know she'd get it in his butt.
Oh
Can
my
Finn be an
God, please!
honorary big dog?
It was
Yes.
just, bro,
Of
Beck. It was just
course.
Beck. It was just one time, please.
Of course Finn can be.
Was
You're little. They're
she?
accepting you with the
No,
big boys. You can run with the big
no,
boys
no.
now.
So Beck, you want to know something
Yay.
funny?
Oh, is that his rope? No, that's not his rope.
No.
Beck, you want to know something funny?
I used it to choke him last night,
What,
remember?
Ty?
That day that I was on live with y'all and I told you I was walking over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
She heard y'all, right? She was like, "You on the phone with your friends?" And then I had said something to her. She was like, "All right, don't get cussed out in front of your friends."
That's why I always say that. I want you to walk back over so we can meet grandma.
She she'll probably be like, "Oh," she probably wouldn't want to talk. Oh
Be
Lord,
like,
hold on,
oh
it's a
my
baby.
gosh, what did you do now?
No, they played a prank on her the other day about me.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. What? They
You
say
want to
you
hear?
were going to be at daddy?
No, they. You know like how you can go on Google and type in stuff and it'll speak out to you.
Yeah.
They typed in the thing that said if you went to jail.
Oh, no.
That's rotten.
That is
No,
wrong.
she was like, no,
Sit.
I was gone, and then my sister texted me. She like, if grandma call you, do not
Bunny.
answer the phone.
Do
And I was like,
bunny.
what?
Nope,
I was like,
that's
what are y'all
not
about to
funny.
do? I said, what are y'all about to do?
Sit your ass down. Sit.
And then my mama sent her
Bunny.
sent me a video of
That's
my
not
sister
bunny.
pressing the button and doing it. And then all of a sudden you just hear my grandma say, she like, oh my God, what did he do? And then I was like, bruh, dude, come on, like, why would y'all even put that on me?
Oh. Okay, I have a
And then she,
question. Does anybody else want to go live? Because I need to take a break. I need a potty break and I need to fix something to eat.
yeah, but I said I gotta go fix me some food.
I gotta go potty
Same
myself.
thing here. It's 1:00.
How about
Yeah,
say
It's
I've
I'll
been
see y'all?
asleep
lunchtime.
for a long time and I know Lord probably needs a nap.
Yeah, how about
Well,
say I'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll
if somebody,
How
if
about
all
Honey or somebody
we'll
wants to go
all
live,
eat
I will
lunch and
definitely jump
reconvene.
in. I just
how
need
about
to,
say I how about say I'll see y'all probably around the time I said I was.
yeah, you
Yeah, we'll
said
all
4
eat
o'clock.
lunch and we'll
Whoever
Okay.
reconvene.
whoever joins, how about say whoever joins, I'll say I'll see y'all then.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Does anybody else
All
want to go live so I know if I
Bye,
need to
Ty.
stay on and jump in?
right, all
I
right.
I'm
just
gonna
worked
jump
on
off
it.
and go get
I don't think I
lunch.
Probably
can
wouldn't
control
make it.
hosting a live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but say I can't do it right now.
Connie, do you, I said, did Dalton say she was going to do it?
No,
No.
I think I'm gonna relax for a little bit and take a chill pill and watch some Apple TV.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure if somebody wanted to go, I would jump in. But
Yep.
if not, we're just all going to eat some lunch and call it an afternoon and then
I think so, and then
go
maybe
see Ty this
reconvene
afternoon.
later.
Take a
Yeah.
little
Thank
nappy
y'all for
nap.
being in my boxes. I appreciate
Appreciate it, y'all.
Love you, honey.
Love
Bye.
y'all.
Love y'all.
Nice
Happy
meeting
weekend.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.